All right, so this is going to be session 0 of the new campaign. So
Woo!
we are moving on from 2045. And we're going to kind of skip ahead just a little bit in time. We're going to hit I'm going to probably do us about a 2.5 year time skip here. So, in other words, we're starting to, let's say, January of 2048, I believe. That'd be 2.5 years from 45,
January
correct?
2048, you said?
Write that down, Rayla. Write that down.
That's what I am. What day?
Say Monday.
You're gonna help me out
Start
here.
us on Monday.
Monday?
Ooh,
Okay.
hold on.
Oh, hold on, Preston. Hold on.
2048.
Oh God, he's pulling out a calendar.
Calendar. Do you finally have a calendar?
You might need one.
2 years
know-
we were asking for one.
You can always go to your computer and just put in a year, and it'll give you the days for that year.
You know what? I don't need enough. I don't need any of y'all sasses. All right.
I'm gonna sass regardless. It's kind of my job at this point now.
Okay. So beyond that bit of sass, we're gonna say it's fuck it, it's January 8th. Yeah, that's a
Right.
Wednesday in
Actually,
2048.
what time is it?
Time is not the most important thing at this very moment because it's going to change based on what we're doing.
Perfect.
Day.
Time is subjective.
Sure.
All right, but what's the weather like today?
No.
Rainy,
Houdisa,
with a chance of
no.
with a chance of snow.
So Houdisa, you say this, but there actually is a DLC that is all about. Hey, here's the different weathers you can get.
Yeah, no,
That's fun.
it's also the exact fucking question I get from someone else from your fucking guild.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least someone else
What's
cares
the-
about the weather now.
It's
I'm the only one
important.
I'm the only one who's ever asked about it.
Yes, that's why I said
I never
from
think
your guild.
asked
You know
about the
what?
weather.
It's 60 degrees with a light bit of rain/sleet.
See, now I know the atmosphere. Now I can get my head in the game.
Just a bit rainy, a bit overcast today, with some light rain. And it's a bit chilly. Probably maybe one to wear a jacket depending on your personal body.
So
Degrees
Freya,
is pretty cold.
did you? Now that it's the day of, do we know the exact location of the building? that
We
we're in?
do.
Okay,
So
so
let's take a look at the new map. We're using the new official map.
Ooh.
All right. So this one should have a high enough resolution that you can zoom in pretty damn far
Yeah, so far.
nice.
So good.
and still make out some of these. I will say, just for own thing, this uses the general map, plus it also kind of matches up with some of the other stuff. These streets that you see will be used as more major streets.
Okay.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm talking about? You drive through whatever area you live in. There's the major street, and then there's the very small, like, actual streets people go on.
Mm-hmm.
That's functionally what these are. Because the city is however big I need to be at any given moment.
And I assume all the letter number combinations is DM stuff.
The letter number combinations aren't functionally up for grabs if you are wanting to use those. They are from this DLC, which if you go to
Oh yeah, the
College of
DLC.
Guardians, it is the Night City Atlas. Those are all locations. So if you are like, hey, we're over in this area, maybe probably towards this way, let's go try check this out. Preferably, just let me have a heads up if it's somewhere a bit more unique. So I can at least have something prepared. Otherwise, you're pretty well fine with that. We do have an actual location.
Sweet.
if I can grab you all, I'm gonna focus ping y'all.
Okay, so right on the edge of these
See
three
fish?
zones.
Right where the Glen meets Old Japantown and the old combat zone.
Okay, so we're like right in the center of that little red dot
You-
there.
You
Yeah.
are where each zone will claim you as part of their own in this mega building. But you can see the wall, like the wall from the old combat zone goes up to the mega building.
Okay, interesting.
Like the mega building is part of the wall at
So,
points.
so if you haven't done your local expert, here you
You
go.
have potentially 3 options there. 3 options.
Yeah, I'm right
The
at
local
home
expert.
here.
Oh, I know where I'm putting.
So it's literally that corner. People in Old Japantown will claim you as part of the combat zone. The cops, depending on which one it is, will claim your combat zone or not. It really depends on the day, the mood, and what's going on. You're going to be in a mega building that really doesn't have a number, but it was an older project. It's been there for a while. It's the Laguna Vista Tower.
That's the name of it?
Yep.
Maguna Mista Tower.
Vista.
Laguna Vista. Vista. With a V.
Mista.
No, Vista with a
Vista.
V.
Vista Tower.
Thank you,
That's
thank
it,
you,
yeah?
Hudisa. Yeah. Thank you, Hudisa.
Thank you. Yes. This tower is about 101 stories tall. Houses an absolute fuck ton of people. No one knows how many, and actually goes into the ground. So there are below the surface apartments and facilities. Goes about 15 or so floors down. And most of y'all are actually on about the. You know what? Anyone want to pick a number between 30 and 50?
It's 37.
37. You all live
Cinderella.
on. You all happen to live on the 37th floor.
Awesome, we're not the worst.
You're definitely down there. The higher up, like the higher you are, the better it lives. The stuff
Okay.
towards the very bottom. Have any of y'all heard of Munger Hall?
No.
I
No,
can't
not
say I
familiar.
have.
Munger Hall is a housing development in a particular college. It's known for being one of the shittiest dorms to ever live in, because there are no actual windows at all in the building.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it's a whole case study in bad, hostile, architecture. But one of the things that they do is that you basically have individual rooms with common areas, and that being like a single kind of apartment area. That's how most of the apartments are on the lower floors here.
So there
There-
are multiple of these groups per floor, or one of these groups is a floor?
No, there's multiple.
Okay.
Think of it more like you go to where you would go to more of an apartment thing. Instead, you walk into a big door. There's a common room with lots of small doors.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Again, there is a visual representation. If you ever want to take a Google on it, Munger Hall is definitely that. I'm actually going to post a image in our Discord over here in the Cyberpunk General channel, which is a bit from Munger Hall.
I see.
As a to give you an idea of how the folks that can't really afford anything. Y'all are up on the floors where there are now actually like just regular style apartments. Which is the general majority of the floors up until you hit about floor 70, which starts to get more the nice stuff. Bigger apartments until you finally hit the ones that are almost penthouses up at the top.
Damn.
There's businesses throughout. I believe a player has a clinic here
Me.
in the tower. There's bars, cantinas, food vendors, shops, even a superstore
A city
in there for
a city
groceries.
within a tower.
Damn.
It is functionally a city within itself. And it's like any mega building in the series. You've got a large open shaft in the center of the building, so it's not just a dense concrete building. There is a central access to everything, so you can sometimes get sunlight when the sun is directly overhead. But other than that, it's pretty much your normal dystopic apartment building. So who would like to go first that is not
No one? No one wants to go first?
I was waiting for the end of that is not ...
Oh, it was me. Anyone who's not me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Freya kind of faded out.
Oh shit!
Little
Sorry,
bit, yeah.
You did
but
fade out.
I
I
don't know.
barely
thought-
heard you.
I thought
Okay.
he said enough that you'd be.
Hey. Doo-doo-doo.
Welcome back, Freya.
All right, I'm switching my the mics over because I realized I was still on headset. So
Oh,
this should be better.
quality's much better.
So much better.
Yeah, I forgot I still had those on. All right. I need to use the restroom real quick because unfortunately I forgot to do that. So give me
no.
1 second.
You're good.
All right.
I do like this map quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Very cool.
Hey, Snakes.
I saw it last night.
Well, I saw it in the darn DLC when I was looking through it, but just it's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, which of us three wants to go first in this lovely second campaign?
I don't.
What are
I
we
don't-
doing right now?
Literally, whatever you want. Freya's basically giving us this chance to RP as our character to kind of set the tone for your character. You could just say, "Hey, I wake up and I go do this,"
Oh,
and
boy.
you can go out and just random RP. He's giving us three, me, you, and Amanda. He's giving us basically freedom to just go.
Yeah. Make a friend, make friends, stuff like that. Gives us a chance to,
Yep. It's pretty much he's giving us a chance to settle into our new characters without the pressure of immediately throwing us face first into a job.
Yep. What is something that you've wanted to do as your character? Just kind of on your own, establishing who you are as a person.
And
you
this
can even give your character a hobby. I
and
gave my
this
character a
is-
hobby.
And this is something that, admittedly, for you, Hudisa, this is something that you will end up doing more of, because this is basically how, weekdays when you don't when our group does not have a job or a set goal. This is kind of how it goes. You just can explore and do stuff.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be with all the others. It could be alone. It could be with one other person.
All you gotta say is I'm definitely not going first.
It's fine. I can go first.
Don't know where my pen is.
I-
I just had it.
Yeah. Nice. I'll take this shot to go look for it.
All
Yeah,
right.
Well, I mean, as the designated note taker, I kind of need my pen, and I don't know what I did with it. Hold on.
All right. Okay. Give me 1 second to figure out who the fuck these characters are.
What? Our characters?
Yes, we're dealing with new characters, so I gotta figure out new names, but I'm gonna guess the guy who looks like he's from what is that? Oh my god, I'm dropping that game name. Infamous.
Yeah. I thought it fit the style I was going for.
Okay, no, you're good.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
I'm back.
All right. How do you pronounce that name?
Roderick.
Other one in the backstory.
In the backstory.
The one NPC I've got to know the name of.
Oh, Karis.
Karis. Okay. Thank you. All right. If you're one to volunteer to go first.
Yep. So, Roderick would pretty much he would he would have his day start early in the morning. He would wake up, and then he would go into the small kitchen area that are in these tiny apartments, and he would get some food. It's not gonna be great, but food. And then he would sit down at a small table, and he would basically wait for Karis to wake up, as he would be reading whatever the newspapers were called. I forget what they're called.
Scream sheets.
Scream sheets. Thank you. He'd be reading one of those while eating.
All right. He'd probably get good 10 minutes of reading before Karis kind of stumbles out of bed, looking at you blearily eyed.
Does she say anything, or is she just staring at me?
Nope, morning zombie. She stares at you bleary eyed until she gets enough motor function to slump over to the table.
Me in the morning.
Karis, I have to head out today, so I'm going to leave you with I'm gonna go leave you with Ashlyn. Are you all right? Yes. I'd rather you, if I can help it, I'd rather you not be alone.
Fine. Can you
It's
be
fine.
back later, or am I staying over there tonight?
I will be back later.
Okay.
And
Yeah, she kind of looks a little sullen as she's doing that, but you're not. With a quick glance, you're not able to tell if it's just her being a kid,
yeah.
or if she's genuinely, disappointed.
Look,
Unless you want to roll for that.
I will.
Human perception.
I actually have points in this with this character.
Human perception.
You know what? Not terrible.
You get the distinct feeling it's a little of both.
Look, I have to go over to meet crap, gotta use the names. I'm going to go over to meet Brandon, and well, yes, he is fine. The fact that not everybody who goes to his gym is the best sort. Otherwise, I would take you with me.
Okay. Whatever. We'll see you when you get back.
And so, basically, after we both finish eating, Roderick would then take her to his friend's house. Well, friend's
Oh.
place.
Alrighty.
Now, where that is, that is nebulous. Haven't talked about that yet. That's nebulous.
You know, we'll say she lives a couple floors higher than you.
Works for me.
Just say she's in the same building, because fuck it, why not?
Works well enough, considering that I've had this character as a best friend and childhood friend. So makes sense.
Sounds good.
So I would go up and I would knock on the door.
All right. After a minute or so, the door opens and you see Ashlyn standing there. Looks at you and is just like, "Is it time already?" Shoot. Okay. Yeah. You
Yes,
want to bring
it
her in?
is. Yes. Come on, Karis.
She follows with you. Ashlyn looks at you and is just like, "Okay, so do you know when you might be back, or we just playing this by ear?"
Should hopefully by around noon, 1 o'clock. I'm just going down. I'm going over to Brandon's place. I need to talk to him about some stuff, and I want to try and I also want to try and get a little bit of training in, but his place, the people there are just So I'm happier with Karis here with you instead of being with me for that.
No, you're fine. You told me about this the other day. I just wanted to see you if you knew when you might be back. I'm just trying to plan my evening, that's
Yeah.
all.
Hopefully a few hours.
All right, cool. Well, watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you stay out of trouble too, please. I know you normally don't.
I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Isn't that what you said before you stabbed somebody last time?
Yeah, I was fine. They weren't.
Sure, we'll go with that. Okay.
I didn't get stabbed. They did. I don't see how that's like I'm not fine there. What are you, a cop?
No, you know I'm not. Good lord, I'd never be a cop.
I know. Still.
With the amount of times we got shot at by cops when we were younger.
Oh, they weren't aiming to hit us.
No,
I
they
think.
weren't. Well, we weren't a combat zone, so they very well might have. Who knows?
I mean, they were just shooting in. So, well, look, why don't you get out of here so you can hurry on back so I can have my evening free.
Sounds good. See ya. And Roderick turns away and walks out. But before he completely leaves, he goes over to Karis, and he opens his arms for a hug.
She gives you a hug.
You be good.
Okay. You watch as she runs off and turns on the TV after that.
Yep, and with that, Roderick will leave the apartment and go towards his friend's gym.
All right. Oh, we're going to put your friend's gym in the Glen.
Okay.
If you want to note that down.
Yeah, and because we know what the weather is, I would have taken my umbrella with me before I left my apartment.
Okay.
No, I actually went and bought this character an umbrella at character creation. Genuinely.
Damn.
That's an item.
Umbrellas are important because acid rain can be a thing.
So I do have an umbrella, literally.
Well, so you do. Well, alrighty. So you head out down the Do you climb down the stairs or you take an elevator?
We'd be on the 30, like, ninth, 30, like, 40th
Yeah,
floor.
somewhere up there, upper
I
30s.
I would take the elevator if we're up
All
that
right.
high.
You have to wait a while for the elevator to show up, but once it does, it's pretty damn well packed. And so you have to squeeze your way in before the elevator just takes its long descent. On the way, a few more people kind of pack in. If some people get off, but it's pretty much a sardine can in there. For you, eventually, after about 10 minutes or so, finally reach the bottom. You know,
So,
when you step out into the main floor of the mega building, goodness gracious, you look around. It's like a market itself. You know, vendors everywhere. There's businesses along the walls. There's little stands. There's what looks like a ramen bar rolled out in front of in like almost the center. And you can actually see what looks like a puddle of blood dripping onto the floor in the middle of one of the walkways. And if you look up,
which I
you'll see
would do.
there's netting, metal netting above about 2 stories up, and you can see it looks like there's a corpse up there. Looks like they fell or jumped.
Well, looks like another one. I look around to ask if there's anyone else looking up at it, and I'm gonna ask them. So how many does that make it this week?
You see that there's a. Give me a perception check.
17.
You look around this place. You notice that there's a like what looks like a little food stall that does you know, fried air quotes food. Looks like he's just taking like burritos and just dipping them in, hot oil,
Okay.
refrying stuff
Yeah.
or frying stuff that never should be fried. He has a board next to him, which has tally marks under uh, jumpers, accidents, and express line.
Okay. Does it look like one of them has a fresh mark on it?
You see the express line has a fresh mark.
I'm believe it is, but I'm assuming the express line is someone threw them off.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I was assuming, but I wanted clarification in case you were going with something else.
Nope. Go for get the clarifications.
Okay.
I mean, you could also just ask the vendor.
True. Yeah, actually, I would walk up to him and ask him what the heck happened this time.
Vendor would look at you with like a little laugh and be like, "Yeah, one of those fucking basement dwellers decided to get up high. Some fucking gang up there decided to give him the one way on the express lane."
Huh. Have they been coming up more lately?
I don't know. Who the fuck keeps track of that? But this fucker was dumb fuck. Look at him. He's wearing gang colors up there.
Idiots. If they want to die, there are easier ways.
True. At least this one's entertaining. You want to put a bet on how many we're going to see this week?
Not today. Maybe in a few days.
All right. Look, you get a free burrito if you win.
Maybe I'll put one on tomorrow. Maybe I'll put a bet
All
on
right.
tomorrow because that's tempting.
Well, it's the weekly bet, and if you want free burritos for a week, well, you gotta get the exact number.
How many bets are you up to now?
Well, I believe we're up to about 50. 50 so far in the pool.
Okay. I might swing down to place a bet tomorrow.
All right.
You
Well,
have
it's
a ni-
5 eddies to put a bet on.
Okay. You have a
And look,
nice
it's just
one.
a weekly thing. And it's whichever we're gonna have the most of.
Okay. You have a good one.
You too. Have a good one.
And with that, I will turn and head out the door. As I walk outside, I will pop my umbrella open. And then I'll walk down towards the gym.
All right. The gym's a little bit of a walk away. You know, even though it's raining out, the streets are still crowded with hordes of people. You know, some homeless, some gang, some cop. Most just regular folks trying to get around. Let's see. 1 second. I want to see if you actually run into somebody out this way. Do
Spin the wheel.
spinning the wheel. It's daytime. You're walking past one of these little areas, right?
Okay.
And you take a look around. You notice that there's a few more members of corporate security walking around this particular area. They seem to be trying to filter out the crowds from that bit of sidewalk as well. You've got to walk past them
As
in
I
some form or fashion.
Is there a crosswalk to walk to the other side of the other sidewalk on the other side of the road?
Not right here, but I mean, you could always just try crossing the road.
Yeah, I would cross the road because I'd rather not have to deal with corporate security.
Yep. Yeah, you can even see that it looks like they're armed.
I bet they are. Am I able to see any indication of what corporation they're for?
Um, Give me a perception roll.
16?
Let's take a look. See if you. All right, give me 1 second. They looks like it's a local team. It looks like they're for Zarafa Technical Manufacturing.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather avoid them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll
Well,
basically as I cross the street, I basically glance back, look at them, see who they're a part of, and then I'd be like, "Yep, we're gonna keep walking," and I would just keep moving.
all right. You keep moving, then you eventually come up to the gym. It seems to be nestled in a back alley on one of these roads, but it's in what was probably once a warehouse for a building. Plenty of open space for lifting weights and throwing people around.
Yeah, good place. So I would walk inside. Although, what's the name of the gym? Freya?
You know what? It's going to be called the Jungle.
Cool. Good name. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Okay. So yeah, I would walk inside.
Great. It seems to be moderately busy today.
So
Really?
what I would do is I would look around for I would start looking around for Brandon.
It looks like
Yep.
he is uh, helping out somebody over by one of the weightlifting machines.
Okay, so I would then walk towards him, and when I get closer, I would basically say, "Hey, Brandon."
Yo, Rod, what's up?
Uh, Not much. Came here to get a little bit of a workout, and wanted to talk to you about some stuff.
Like, important shit or just shoot the shit?
Bit of both, bit of both.
Like, can he wait or
It can,
you need to do this
no,
now?
no, it can wait.
Okay, cool. I gotta show a newbie how to actually, like, work the equipment the right way. So,
I
well,
just will raise an eyebrow. And I'm like, wow, that bad?
he just gives you a stare.
Ah, I understand.
And he kind of like gives you like just a shoe motion with his hand kind of subtly blocking the new person's line of sight to his hand.
Okay, so with that, I'd walk over to one of the empty machines, and while he's doing that, I would get a small workout in.
Well, all right. Give me an athletics roll. How does your
20.
pump? You get a fantastic rhythm going. You even hit a new personal best on one of the machines.
Awesome.
Once you finish your, so you're just doing your workout, then gonna go find Brandon again.
Yeah. So I'm finished doing my workout, and basically until I see him being done with the newbie.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
with that newbie for about an hour, and then heads off. He even catches your eye and kind of gives you a nod towards his office.
Okay. Yeah. So when he does that, I would get up and I would go over and enter his office.
You see him sitting behind the thing, one of those kind of a comfortable office chairs, the ones that leans back a little too far, and
Yeah.
he's leaning back in it as hard as he can with his head back. He's just like, fuck. This guy doesn't know shit. So,
Why the heck are you putting up with him then? Normally you don't like dealing with the newbies yourself.
because uh new guy, his dad's got a few connections and don't want to piss off pops.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah. So I don't give a fuck if he's a suit or not, but he's got money. And besides, I might have charged him double. So fuck it.
Hey, double's fair. He's getting the personal attention of the person who runs the place.
No. For that he paid a triple price for a one session uh deal. No, his regular stuff is double.
Oh, you're charging him double. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Pops paid me to make sure his dumb fuck son didn't like break his neck on the first machine.
From how the guy looked, I can believe it.
Yeah. So what's up?
Well, I was wanted to come out, see how you're doing. It's been a while since I've been over here, mainly because I've been dealing with the kid.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I've been busy. Been also trying to save up some money because currently, yeah, I'm pretty much flat broke.
Ain't we all?
But the serious part of why I came down is to let you know that especially in case you got some stuff you want to let me so I can let you know so we can keep each other in the loop on this one is I'm probably going to try and get a bit more into mercenary work to try and save up some more money.
Oh, going full time now?
Well, I mean, fighting currently has not been the best considering the fact that it's almost impossible to break into any higher levels without any serious cyber. For the most
Yeah, I
part.
don't know why you guys stay Ganic, but all right.
Up. You know, it's more. I don't have the money to afford that, which hopefully this will help me afford it.
I mean, hey, if you're really looking, you know, I can hook you up with something, maybe. You just don't gotta ask too many questions about where it comes from. You know what I mean?
Dude, Brandon, you know what I used to do and where I used to live. You think I asked that many questions?
Yeah, but there's a difference between like a bit of organization and the folks I'm talking about. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I do. Only thing, if I say okay, this ain't gonna come back and bite me, right? I ain't gonna be in debt to anyone other than you, which
I'd have to do a little bit more talking too. Look, if you want something a bit cleaner, I don't got nothing at the moment. I just happen to know some roaches who might be looking to offload some shit.
well, if you can if you think you got something that would be good for me, we can talk, right? Especially after I save up some, because
Yeah,
it doesn't matter who it is or what it is, they ain't doing it for free.
ain't that the truth?
But
Well, look, I'll keep you in mind. Let me know when you got some scratch, and I might be able to set something up.
yeah, hey, you got any weapon I could borrow for a bit until I can afford one? Mainly
You
because my
got your fists. Punch a motherfucker.
yeah, and you know that a lot of people need something a little bladed, and my last one broke.
Who says anything about bladed? You watch as he then reaches under the desk and tosses you a lead pipe with a duct tape grip. Just beat a motherfucker to death. Shit.
Hey, you know what? This works. Been a while since I had to use a lead pipe though, but I'll take it.
Man, it's a lead pipe.
Yeah, and
Ain't no shit for it.
oh, I know, but gotta get used to the feel. Haven't had to use one since I was a kid.
Alright. Oh, you know how it works. So, look, and if you run into something better, don't worry about returning it. There's plenty of other lead pipes lying around here.
Yeah, you any of the regulars out there that I could take a little bit of practice in with this thing, just to get back into the swing of it.
There's a concrete block behind this at the back of the gym for punching if you want. Not everyone here's paid up right now.
Okay, works for me.
Look, if I need someone to collect on some late payments, you know you're my guy.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that doesn't piss you off constantly.
Sure. You got that. Yeah. 100%.
I just look at him and like, you know I'm messing with you. I know I tick you off sometimes.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna agree with the man that I just handed a lead pipe and is still holding it in his hands. Everything you say, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right.
And with that, I will go and he will basically go over to where the block is and just start get a feel for the length of it, how heavy it is. Get a feel for it.
Sounds good. And sounds good to the other folks.
And then after I'm done with that, I would then head back to the apartment. Well, I would head back to the tower, then head back up to Ashland's apartment.
Okay. So you're heading back to the tower.
Yes.
Let's see if you run into anything this time. That isn't just do. Ooh, okay. You hear, as you're walking back, you hear a lot of gunfire. Just an absolute amount of it.
From one of the alleyways or like a side street?
On the main street. Looks
Is
like a
it?
shootout's happening ahead.
Oh.
As you get closer, it seems that the shooting is starting to die down a bit. But as you kind of come up to it, you see that an AV flies through the air and basically does a hard stop nearby. And out of it, you see a bunch of trauma team guys jump out.
Yeah, and with me seeing that, I would then basically book it and walk very quickly away from this area.
Yeah, you see that they don't even, when they pop out, they don't even look at you. They're just going to tend to some of the wounded.
I know they wouldn't care, but not dealing with that.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, you get back to the tower, safe and sound. As you're walking in, it looks like that body that was up in the netting has been removed. Though the blood pool on the ground is still kind of smudged into the concrete. Looks like it's been stepped on a few times, though.
Well, honestly, I expected it to be up there longer. And with that, I'll just how long is the line for the elevator?
You look at that and it looks like it's going to be a few minutes. There's an array of elevators there, and each one seems to be a little bit busy.
I would just take the stairs then. Get more cardio in.
Okay. You start climbing the stairs. The stairs are filled with people. Coming, going, and some even have uh, little cardboard houses kind of setups deal in some of the landings as you're climbing this thing. And on each floor, you see that each one has different gang tags on it. Sometimes you'll see like a few floors in a row all have the same gang tag. Others you see them kind of repeat or alternate. Some have multiple. You know, no one really stops you as you're going up there. Just takes you a while to, climb 39 floors by foot.
Yes.
Give me an endurance check.
15.
Not
You
bad.
handle it.
I mean, I have a base will of 8.
You handle it. And get up to the top.
I just want to point out, just because it's hilarious, my base, is of endurance on this character is better than Dante's was at the end of last campaign.
Damn.
You learned.
No, playing a completely different archetype on a character.
Learned. All right. So, beyond that, you get up to the 39th floor. You find Ashlyn's apartment pretty easily. You know the way there.
Yep, and as I get up there, I would then go and knock on the door.
You see that the door opens. You see a gun barrel for a moment before it's pulled away, and she's like, "Oh, hey, you're back."
I just flatly stare at her.
What?
Did you tick somebody off again?
No, 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 no. I'm just not taking chances right now. You want to come inside right now? Come on, get in here.
Sure.
He drags you in.
As I let her drag me in, as I roll my eyes, like, oh god. Like,
Yeah, as you do that, she puts the pistol down on the counter in the kitchen area and is like, "Okay, sorry. You can never be too sure around here.
sure.
Things have been a little, I don't know, different. It's not like summertime different, but it's just, I don't know.
What?
Totally.
One of the small gangs kicking up stuff again?
I mean, that's always a thing, but this is, I don't know. Feels like the vibe's off.
Well,
It's
apparently there was one of those stinking underdweller people came up again. I saw that one. There was a one that got the express treatment.
no, yeah. You didn't hear that? Guy was screaming as he went past.
No, probably happened when I was asleep, honestly.
Yeah. I was taking out trash.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think he went up another few floors. I don't know how far up, but he was going quick. So, fuck him.
Well,
So, look, you're here to get uh Karis.
yes.
Well, she's been an angel, and I'm sure you're happy to get more dad-daughter bonding time. And I have a date this evening, so mind just kind of picking her up and ski daddling?
Sure. Let me know if I need to help hide a body, but sure.
I mean, you would be my first choice.
That's why I'm saying. Let me know if I need to
Yeah,
help hide a body.
yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do. We're not to that point yet, so.
As with that, I would go look for where I would like look around the apartment and basically like just to find like Karis to see where like she is. I'm assuming sitting or maybe standing. I'm not sure.
She is sitting where you left her in front of the TV.
Okay, I would walk over and I'd say, "Come on, Karis. Time to head out."
All right. She turns off the TV and gets, stands up to follow you. And it's like, so you want to go home, watch some TV?
Well, we could.
We could watch a movie.
Sure. You can pick the movie.
Yay!
Yep. As they head back, and that would be scene for my part.
All right. Scene ending. All right. So, the question would be, who wants to handle their stuff next?
Me.
All right, we're going with Iris.
No, I
did
said
we-
not me.
Oh,
No.
I
I
heard
didn't hear
me.
the not me part.
I heard
heard
them.
me.
I only heard me
I
as
heard
well.
me. Yeah, I only heard
I was
me,
like-
and that's honestly, in my book, that is a volunteer.
Oh
That is-
no.
Dude,
That's the
trust
sound
me.
of someone like,
Gen-
I'm not going to volunteer, but everyone else just steps back.
Genuinely, Hudisa, this is something where it's like, bite the bullet.
I'm building up what I want to do for it.
Oh,
And
okay,
I'm kind
okay.
of thinking about where do I want to do, taking inspiration from you guys right now.
Oh, makes sense.
Whatever. He's over here trying to establish himself with the people in his daily repertoire
Mm-hmm.
without having to be
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm on a job right now. I need some help. Please help me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is what happened the last time with most of his folks.
Yeah, it was.
Whereas like, oh, I have a name. I have to come up with something immediately. And we ended up with fucking arms dealer Saul Goodman.
Yeah, we did. No, I kid you not. That was
And-
like my main contact for weaponry.
And a fucking like mad scientist, like amoral evil scientist type. Like, oh goody, I get to kill another assistant today kind of scientist.
Hey, Dante was not a good person.
I never said Dante was.
I never said Dante was a good person.
So the people Dante was surrounded by typically weren't good people.
True. But that is one thing of another. Yeah. Not really a here nor there. So
Who's going at Hudisa? Rayla? Which one?
if I don't get a volunteer, I'm gonna pick at random. By at random, I'm gonna roll for it.
Just say which one wants odds, which one wants evens. Roll a 1 and a 2. Just roll a 2-sided die.
That's a coin,
Yeah, but this
heads or tails.
Yeah, but this is roll 20, so it's dice.
which is a D4. So who wants odds and evens?
I guess
Call
I'll
it
take
now.
wins.
All right, Hudisa's odds.
I'm all.
done.
Oh, son of a gun.
This is no volunteers. Volunteers will be
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
voluntold.
Why are you?
All right.
Why are you saying something, Rayla? You're evens. You didn't get picked.
I know. I'm happy that I didn't get picked. That's why I said I don't have anything set yet for my startup. I don't know what to do yet.
Well, time to do what I do and wing it.
Okay. Well, give me a moment to think of what I need to ask to start this off with.
All right, I'll buy some time for you. So, it's still Night City, overcast, with some light rain, 60 degrees in January, which, if you've ever been in California, is fairly nice in January.
You hear an explosion or two off in the distance from the combat zones.
You're in a mega building, you're not hearing shit from the
I-
outside. That's a
I know.
concrete tower.
I know. I'm making a joke.
So,
If
with
you-
living in this building, as a tech, where would be my workstation?
So
Oh,
for
you-
techs, typically, unless you go out and get one, you pretty much work from your home, unless you go and specifically try and get a specific place.
Unless you have like a partner.
Yeah. Then the
Yeah.
partner might have like then.
So here's the question: do you want it to be in the mega building, or do you want it to be outside the mega building?
Well, I was looking at this funny picture you sent us, and I was like, there's not really space to do stuff in the
So
personal rooms.
So that is not what where you live looks like. That's like the lower end stuff.
Okay, so this is like
Ours are a little bit bigger.
You have about a 500 square foot apartment to yourself.
Yeah. And the apartment has a kitchen area, it has a shower, it has like a
Shower, restroom.
the only and
Uh,
now what the thing is that we do share a laundry area with other rooms around us.
yeah. You have essentially a studio or efficiency apartment.
To be perfectly honest, you're living in a college dorm.
okay.
Maybe
No,
a little bit bigger.
Jesus, what college dorms have you been in? These fucking things are tiny.
My sister went to a nice college.
What?
My sister went to a very nice college. They had decent dorms.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, she went.
My brother was an RA
Dude,
at Texas State.
Yeah,
I saw both the shitty apartment or the shitty dorms and the nice dorms.
She went to fashion college. Let's put it that way.
Mm.
Fucking divas. Goddamn. Stick
Yes.
them in a closet and be done with it, like everyone else.
Yes.
Look, you have what's closer to a 500 square foot apartment. It's one bedroom where two people could comfortably live.
Okay.
So you're not like a super tiny room, but I just point that out because it's like there's a lot of people that are jammed into the same space that you have. They're like, oh, there's like potentially like 16 people living in like what should just be one apartment space. So it's also a little bit more of the dystopic thing.
Okay.
So if you want it to be like in like a not even in the apartment, but in like part of the mega building, you still can. As it said, there's a lot of services and such throughout the building. You know?
I'd probably have my workstation just in my room then.
Okay. Sounds good. So where do we find you then?
Probably just waking up. I'm thinking I probably want to spend the day going out and looking around for tech and stuff to scavenge.
All right. Welcome back to our lovely wayward person. All right. So you're looking to scavenge.
Yeah, I think. So we're in a combat zone, right?
So
Or adjacent
That
to
is
two
the
combat
you're
zones.
de- you're
So-
debatably in two combat zones.
so we're on the edge. So realistically, and it's a building, it probably has more than one exit. So it might have an exit to the two different combat zones and then the Glen.
So
Kind of.
you don't have an exit that goes into the old combat zone, at least officially. There is an exit that goes into the old Japantown.
Okay.
The thing is that the walls. So there's walls that basically run along the old combat zone. Um, have you ever seen or played The Division?
I've seen it. I have not played it.
Okay, well,
Like the Dark Zone?
yeah, the Dark Zone wall.
Okay.
If you know what I'm talking about there, that's kind of what you can imagine going on here.
Okay.
It's a big wall with police or gang barricades up in places on roads. So there's still some that are able to be accessed, but you see a lot of people getting killed. The old combat zone is not a very nice place by any stretch of the imagination.
And me walking around with my rifle wouldn't be
So
particularly strange
if
in
you're
these zones?
if you're walking in a combat zone, you should have a gun visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's entirely possible that if you don't have a gun visible, or even if you do, someone just shoots at you from a window.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Combat zones you want to look threatening.
Combat zone is. This is the word. This is literally a place with no laws. Like, you join a gang or die alone. Or you could still just die in a gang by either another gang or someone who puts so much cybernetics in them that they lose their fucking mind and turn into a very hard to kill killing machine.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm about ready to go then.
Yeah, you also have access to Old Japantown, which is a combat zone, though it's one of the ones that's more nebulous. It doesn't have the big wall running around it. It more has checkpoints set up at all the streets, or some are just blocked off with old cars. So it's a lot easier to access.
And I got that local expert, Old Japantown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even you know that that one has like less of a hard border than the old combat zone does, and more of a people argue over where the border is. You know, sometimes it's this street, some people say it's this other street. You don't, you know,
It depends on
who
the day of the
knows?
week.
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to find out where one district ends and another begins in your local town. You know,
All right, well, let's go into it. Analia's gonna wake up, just her room's an absolute mess. The little corner side of the room where her workstation is, you see blueprints, tools, and parts just spread out everywhere. Uh, the one little eye in the storm that's kind of calm is where you can see her obviously well taken care of rifle with some parts disassembled, kind of sitting there with all the other mess pushed out around it. It's obvious that she was working on this last night. As for the rest of the room, just I don't know. It's just disheveled, not necessarily gross or unclean,
Mhm.
just everything everywhere. Um, there's a lot of cute affections, a lot of pinks, pastel colors. She obviously has a like uh, she obviously words are hard.
Dude, you
trust me,
are
I understand.
fine. Trust me. We've all had that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I fucked up some very important words on occasion.
Yeah, but she obviously likes that style. She's just stressed out, kind of messy sleeper too, blankets everywhere, some pills on the floor, leg dangling. She slowly rouses herself and gets up. Starts putting herself together, kind of quietly, and then she puts her rifle together, puts it in a case to walk through the building with, and then she starts heading out. Um, Walking through the common area of the little apartment thing. There's a couple other people, but she kind of just says, joyful hi and doesn't really engage them any further on her way out.
All right. Will point out too. I can also show you some better references for the what the your apartment kind of stuff looks like and
Okay.
such later, or at
Yeah, we
least the
can.
sizing,
Yeah, you can send me that sometime.
plus some of the hallway environment type stuff.
Yeah,
Which I
she's
can
just
do.
going to be heading out, going down to the first floor of the building and trying to head out the exit to Old Japantown.
All right. The exit to Old Japantown is actually controlled by what looks like a local gang. And by local, I mean it looks like one of the more mainline ones, I do believe. Just let me double check this. Because I love saying stupid shit and then having to correct myself.
Excuse me.
Where is where? Let me just double check my words. All right, you see, it's actually controlled by what looks like a local group of tiger claws. Are there? Tiger claws are a basically mostly Asian gang, pretty much a Japanese ethnic gang.
Okay. And they have what, like a checkpoint set up?
Yeah, they basically are guarding the entrance. You know, looks like they're supposedly like taxing people going in and out kind of deal. Yeah,
Nice.
gotta pay a fee to come and go.
Okay. Would I have any idea what the fee would be?
You could ask them.
Okay. So this isn't a thing I've necessarily dealt with often.
Yeah, it's one. It's one that you would be familiar enough to know that you might. Usually, they ask for like 10 eddies, kind of thing. You can usually haggle them down or even bypass it completely.
Give me
Depends on
just
the.
give me one minute. I actually need to swap my computers right now. I'll
Okay.
be right back. I'm sorry.
All right. How are you doing, Kenora?
I'm good. Dogs are kind of hyperactive, so I'm like having to stop what I'm doing, turn around, play with them, turn back, stop what I'm doing, turn around, play with them, turn back.
Well, at least now is the perfect time to be having to do that.
Yeah, definitely. That's
Mhm.
why I went off and fed them when I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jordex managed to acquire a lead pipe.
I did.
Yeah, I
I'm
caught that.
writing down what
Look,
I'm gonna be doing.
I didn't have any money for weapons. I spent it all.
Also, the lead pipe is a medium
Awesome.
melee,
Cool.
poor quality.
Works for me. It
So
is.
if you roll in that one, does it break?
Yes, it
How
does.
does the jamming? Oh, it's so the weapon's just gone if you roll in that one.
Well, it's not. So it's with melee weapons, it's not like broken beyond repair, but it is like messed up, I believe.
Functionally not a weapon anymore.
Yeah,
Essentially, right?
Yeah.
it. I don't know. Maybe like the grip like shreds itself in your hand, and you like I can't do this until I like grind that down or something. Like a crack forms in it.
Hmm.
You know, justification is after the fact.
Pretty much. Depends. It depends on what the one is rolled with. Like, does it still hit? Does it? Because that could, or does it hit like a wall and splinters?
Yeah. Plus, you've also got to maintain the gear because we will be using that since we have more people out there. Oh, then again, fuck. Most of y'all are techs.
Yes.
So the netrunner already has all of their stuff, like their net gear. Basically, they still take care of it, but I think their like ability to take care of it's like boosted artificially because they're a netrunner. Solo, all my weapons get taken care of is boosted. Techs,
Yeah.
all of their gear is boosted. Their ability to take care of it's boosted for free, and then media, I don't remember what theirs is.
Their typewriter. Their camera.
But
Their fucking.
but
Their
so
lack of pictures of Spider-Man on my desk.
but so pretty much like all of our base gear that we use for like every character that absolutely needs should never be in poor condition just because it's going to be like you're basically said, hey, the game will take care of it. It's when you buy other stuff that is like outside your character's wheelhouse that you have to actually maintain it.
Well, damn.
I mean, hey, if you're a certain role, your character automatically knows how to maintain certain stuff a little bit better.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Do. Yep. So yeah, so we'll go with we'll finish with Hudisa, or well, let Hudisa go through his stuff. Then we'll have Liddy do hers, and then we'll go through Kadara's. Because let's be honest, that's probably the best for an ender, and probably setting the transitioning the tone towards actual campaign stuff.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Maybe.
Dang, is Rayla hearing things?
Damn.
I heard the Discord chime join.
The Discord chime joined. Yeah.
Dang, I trusted Rayla.
Well, that's your first mistake. Never trust Rayla.
I'm also not
True.
looking at the Discord call. I didn't see that. That it wasn't a thing. Oh. Someone is in here. I see the green ring around Hudisa.
Yeah, so do I, but I don't hear anything.
We don't hear you,
So if you're
Hudisa.
talking, we don't hear you.
Well, you'll need to fix that there mic.
It's a ghost.
Hello.
Oh, and he's
Hello.
back.
There we go. It was set to the wrong thing. Muy bien.
I feel that pain.
Alright, yeah. Sorry, I have a very annoying living situation right now, and there are just people around that I wasn't really comfortable role-playing around.
Dude,
No,
you're
hey,
fine.
let's get it.
Yeah.
But I'm in my room now, so...
No, trust me. I used to live with my sister when we were doing this. There were times where I was not comfortable DMing when she would be, around, or when she would decide to have people over.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, you're fine.
Alright, but now I'm good to go. Let's do this. We were at the checkpoint, yeah?
Yeah, the Tiger Claw checkpoint.
Alright, so... Iris walking through the building, she's kind of walking through the building to get here. She kind of has a dour, kind of motionless face on, except for when she sees someone, she throws on the smile, says hi, and moves forward. As she's walking up to this checkpoint in the cold and the rain, her kind of hot, I think her hair's hot pink right now. She has what it's called Kim hair or something.
Yeah,
Tech care.
Yeah, tech hair. There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, it's plastered down on her face, and she's kind of walking there. As she sees the checkpoint comes up, she shakes her head, puts on a smile, and starts to kind of walk with a bit of a swagger. Kind of like just some confidence, overly exaggerated movements walking up to these gang members.
Okay. Two things I need to ask you. Or one thing. Are you wearing armor?
Yeah. So she's wearing her normal everyday clothes that she does have Kevlar built into both the um yeah.
Okay. So you're
One of
wearing
the
the Kevlar
pants and
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Do you have some
No,
like
not necessarily a helmet right now.
just be aware that you do need to at least probably have a helmet, or you don't have to wear it all the time, but
Yeah, I do own a helmet. Just I
you're
don't
just
know.
choosing not to wear it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would cramp the style too much.
Hey, that's a
Sounds-
that's a good reason.
Yep. You approach the checkpoint. You watch as like one of the claws kind of like stops lounging so much and kind of like sits up as you approach and is like, "Hey, you gotta pay a fee."
Is there any chance I would recognize this guy from having gone to this checkpoint before?
Give me a concentration roll.
Concentration. Okay. What would that be under?
Awareness.
Awareness.
That one.
That sucks.
Oh,
Unfortunately, as you rack your brain to see if you recognize this guy who's been here from before, no, you're drawing a blank, a complete and total blank on this gentleman.
okay. How's this checkpoint set up? Are they like in some sort of like kiosk or something? Like,
No, it's more like they've got essentially a bunch of barricades set up, kind of to limit the flow of people to and from that area, to where it's like you have to go through certain openings, whereas the other ones are just big, wide open spaces you can walk through.
okay.
This one is like, oh, there's maybe like 4 or 5 like person-sized ways to get in, and like one car-sized one.
All right, and the guy is just standing around with, I assume, some sort of weapon out.
He doesn't have it out. He's a tiger claw. He's got like what looks like a sword in a sheath next to him.
Okay. Well, Iris is gonna approach him and kind of get somewhat close, kind of judging his reaction depending on how close she gets. And when she feels him start to tense up, she'll kind of stay there, lean in towards him and say, "Hey, so what's the prices like today?" She says with a big smile on her face.
Uh, it's a 10 eddies.
10 eddies? Well, I've seen worse. What? So, physically, what are eddies, by the way?
Money.
So eddies are a colloquial term for euro dollar. It's kind of a catch-all term for a lot of different currency stuff in this, but effectively it's the European dollar, which is the main currency that actually has value. Given that America basically collapsed functionally about 40 years prior in any way that really matters, the American dollar kind of dropped in value, and the European dollar was seen as solid. So
Okay,
everyone's
and
kind of switched over.
this is physically just like cash and coins.
It's cash, coins, and most of your money will be, even digital making, will be in eddies.
Okay, I just didn't
European
know if it
dollars,
was like all digital or if you had like chips or something.
there are chips, there's digital, there is physical.
It's pretty much it's everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You just think of it straight up as a straight replacement for dollars.
Okay. All right. Do I have money? I'm not sure. Let's see.
It's in your sheet if you have me.
Yeah. Cash and ammo. Cool. I do have 100. All right. Yeah. Iris will take out 10 eddies, walk up and just like put it in his hand, kind of clasp his hand and say, "Here you go."
He takes it and it's just like, thank you much. And as he counts it out, he's kind of like, he doesn't turn away from you. He just kind of keeps his eyes more on you.
All right. She'll just start strutting through the checkpoint. Um, After she passes him, she'll kind of look back, wave a hand back at him, say, "Have a nice day. See you later."
You see, he kind of like just sticks a hand up and kind of awkwardly like waves it at you as he watches you go.
She'll audibly chuckle at that and keep on going.
All right. So you're going into the combat zone, which it's not a fun place to be. It's
After
so
she passes the checkpoint, the smile will drop off her face and she'll get kind of serious. Her weapon's out of the case at this point. She has it in an easy to access location, and she'll kind of start trending towards the shadows and the sides, places where she could start to stealthily make her way through the combat zone.
stealth check if you would. Let's get some stealth going.
I need to pop the character sheet out so I can stop closing and opening it over and over
It
again.
will be a great help to you.
You can hit the little window button and it'll open into like a whole second window and you can move it around or minimize it if
Oh,
you need
that's
to.
a good stealth roll.
That's
The
a very
dice
good
give
roll.
and the dice take.
That's a really good stealth roll.
Well, you definitely are now being a lot more stealthy than you were previously.
You
You
basically
get
just
deeper.
vanished.
Yeah, you slink through the old Japan town, going a few, get in there decent ways. You actually see a group of people walking down a street pretty brazenly. Um, you see them, and they seem to be three guys, one of which is at the forefront. Two of them are following him, and the guy at the forefront is talking very wildly. You know, um, he's talking loud enough that you could hear him, and it seems he's kind of pissed off at somebody. He doesn't really say what they did, but he's just pissed off, and he just wants to fucking kill them and everyone else around him. And you know what? He's gonna do it with fire. As he's saying that, you can see that he's carrying a flamethrower.
Oh boy.
Uh,
And are these what do these guys look like? Gangers or what?
uh, Give me a perception roll real quick.
All right, not too great at it, but hey.
Right? Uh, yeah, they kind of look like gangers. The most you can see on the lead one is that he has this big stylized A that's in like the middle of a circle.
Would I recognize that as anything?
Give me a streetwise or a concentration check.
I will give you a streetwise. God, the
Uh,
dice give and take, man.
yeah, but you still pass the check. It recognizes an anarchist symbol.
Okay, cool.
It's the anarchist A.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and hide to the side and let them pass me, listening to them as they pass to see if I can glean anything important. If they say any names or anything of, oh, I'm gonna kill X or Y.
You hear it's the only thing you hear is that they bandy about this name Marvin. They call him something of a snake. He's a fucking piece of shit, and we're just gonna go fucking burn his shit down, and anyone that's in the way, so fuck them all. As they walk past you, uh, they do not see you. Soon they are out of earshot.
Perfect. Yeah. After they pass by and don't notice her, she was tensed up, waiting for them to pass. She kind of lets out a small sigh, loosens the grip on her rifle, and continues slinking through the streets, trying to go to somewhere where she would know she could scavenge some goods, tech, stuff to help her with whatever project she's working on.
It's really just getting into a building and try and see what you can find.
Yeah, I guess I'll.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? You're actually having me do something that I had not to do. There is a section in here. Give me a second.
Congratulations, you've made Freya pull the book out.
Damn.
No, you. It's not that. It's. They put out a thing on how to handle scavenging.
Oh, fun.
Yep, there it is. All right. There's actually rules for this. Okay. So what kind of stuff are you looking for?
What are the categories I could choose from?
Good use of words. Uh, oh, nope, this actually is a different thing. Salvaging, like this, takes a week.
Dang.
If you got free time, you can salvage in an attempt to grab gear you can use or sell. Salvaging attempt takes 1 week and can be done on days where you perform and can't be done on days where you perform another downtime activity like healing or hustling. Damn.
So
well,
can I?
I'm
Can
not
I?
looking for gear.
So can Iris do like a sped up version for something small?
Yeah, I'm mostly just looking for valuable components. Or
You know what? We
stuff.
can try this because we're going to try these things. So you're looking for components?
Yeah. Well, either I could use it in whatever I'm trying to do as a tech, or something I
Alright.
could just sell.
Let's say you go into a building. So let's see what you find. So, do okay. So you go into one of these buildings and you start looking around for tech to find. It looks like you do find what looks like a case hidden back behind a desk. It looks like the case houses a weapon.
Oh.
I need you to make a basic tech check.
Well, that's what I like to hear.
And
Okay,
Freya thought he escaped how techs work.
Well, I don't believe Maker actually qualifies for this one.
It does.
It does not on this one with this. Because this is not using it as a skill, this is just using it as a worth deal.
Well, I can't
It's
unmake it apply, so just take 3 off that.
yeah, it's perfectly fine. You still find something decent. It's just what the worth is. And you did not suffer a critical failure.
I did not. That's great.
Okay, now allow me. You're good. You don't need the second one.
My cat stood on my keyboard. And
Oh,
that
well, your cat
happened.
suffered a critical failure, so your cat.
Dude.
I feel that.
What happened to your cat? Cat tried salvaging. Your. Oh god, the floor falls out from beneath your cat, taking 66 damage reduced by armor. Unless you have a grapple gun
my
or
God.
hand. Or are
She's
able
gonna
to
use-
grab the edge.
I mean, it's a
She's
cat. They
gonna
land on
use
their
her
feet.
cat skill to not take fall damage. So
Yes. Jesus. Yeah. Oof, there's some crazy shit in here.
So what did Iris get?
yeah.
Give me 1 second to double check some weapon thing right here. What the fuck? Do. Where the fuck is my stuff? Oh, it's right there. Fuck me. Um, you open it up and you just find what looks to be a an SMG hiding in there.
Nice. She'll go ahead and crack open the case, look at this SMG. She immediately starts, taking it apart, looking at the components, seeing if it's in good shape. And then
Good.
if it is, she'll start tossing parts into her backpack.
All right. Yeah, it seems like it's just a standard quality SMG. So if you want to strip it for parts, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or you could take the whole thing with you and just strip it later.
Yeah, well, she's just checking, she's not breaking it down as in, couldn't be put back together, just disassembling it to,
Yeah, check the.
check quality, toss
Mhm.
in her backpack. She doesn't care to reassemble it, but she could.
Oh, totally. Yeah. So that's fine there.
How long would it have taken her to find it?
You're searching a building, so it's probably going to take an hour or so. Searching.
Okay, if it was a good enough time, she might just call it for the day and head back, or if there's still enough time in the day, keep looking around.
Okay. You want to try one more?
Yeah,
You-
if there's good time in the day, go ahead.
All right. Just gonna. Yeah. Give me a second as I need to. If I can do something here, goddamn. Okay. Give me a basic tech check.
Once again, willingly, let's go.
All right. Well. Give me 1 second to determine what you won.
Woo! Prizes.
Yeah, you definitely won a prize. What did you? Well, what did you actually win?
It's time to find out.
Dun dun
Next time on
dun.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I'm trying to determine what you got. You know what? As you're searching through this building, you come across a box. In that box,
It's a snake.
you come across an item
Ooh.
called the Mimic Clothing Kit.
Huh.
The Mimic Clothing Kit can be combined with any fashion jacket or top to turn into a piece of light armor jack body armor with the appearance of appropriate fashion.
Ooh. She would
One,
absolutely love that.
once combined, removing the armor plates is impossible. Each kit can make one piece of body armor.
Okay. That is awesome.
Yeah.
So basically,
Iris will
As the flavor text says, turn your favorite sweater into your favorite armored sweater with no pesky sewing required.
yeah, she will open that up, see this, and for the first time today, when she's alone, she's gonna smile to herself and excitedly look through this kit. And then she'll very carefully put it in her backpack because she does not want this to get damaged or anything. And with that wonderful find, she is going to head back and make sure she gets to keep her spoils.
All right, so you're gonna try and get back to the mega building.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna need you to do a stealth check for me. See how you are on your way back. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
it's really
She's
good.
pretty good at sneaking through the abandoned places to get where she wants to go.
Give me one moment. The most you see is what looks like some low level, like just some street gangers. No one fancy. They look, you know, they look like they're just having a little bit of a party on a stoop. You know, they're just sitting there with pistols and drinking, music's going, just blasting whatever. And they do not seem to see you.
Perfect. Just the way I like it.
Do you want to take a look, see what gang they're from or anything like that?
I'm I'm conflicted because on one hand, I feel like my character would want to just join the party. On the other hand, this is a combat zone, and my character does have experience living in a combat zone for most of her life, and would probably consider that to be a very bad idea.
I mean, you make a friend.
I could try and make a friend.
Okay. I mean, it's what you want to do. You could do a streetwise to see if you recognize like the gang that they might be a part of.
Probably a smart first move. Yeah. And I do have a lot of points in Streetwise.
Yeah, just hopefully you won't crit fail.
That's definitely not a crit
Yeah.
fail.
Not a crit
There's
fail.
the point showing. All right. You look at these guys and you instantly see that they're piranhas. Piranhas are a gang that they want to party. That's all they want to do. They want to party. They can be dicks. Oftentimes they are dicks, but their main concern in life is partying. You know, partying, making money from partying, and then partying until they die. There's not old piranhas.
All right. Um, one moment. All right. Iris is going to stop upon seeing this party going on, recognizing they're piranhas. She's going to take a moment, take her backpack off. She's going to route, uh, rifle through there for a moment, and out of her backpack, you see she pulls a can out labeled Smash and pops the tab, takes a sip, then steps out from the shadows, walking towards the gang, holds the can up in one hand, starts waving, saying, "Hey, boys, what kind of party we having tonight?"
so, so you, this is amazing, and you wouldn't know this. In a DLC, there is actually another type of Smash specifically called Piranha Smash. I kid you not.
The piranhas actually have their own version of Smash.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's honestly it's Smash, but just slightly less addictive, surprisingly.
Huh.
Yeah, it is. Well, do you really want to call that less addictive?
It has a lower DV roll, if I recall correctly, I believe.
It does. Oh yeah, it does. Shit,
Yeah,
I got them switched around. I'm looking at them both right now. Yellow for me.
yeah.
I
I
think.
thought the DV of
Oh,
it
it
was
actually
like,
changed up the. You get different pluses comparatively. No, you do get the same shit.
yeah, no,
Well,
it was just less addictive. I remember this.
fucking hell. All right. So you're drinking Smash.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how this exactly works,
How
but
drugs work?
no, not the Smash. Drugs easy to understand, but the what's it called? The tech hair, right? Can I just?
Mhm.
Does it always emit light, or can I just like on
You could
demand have it turn on and light up, and then all that?
pretty. I think it's pretty much. I would defer to Kanara here, as he's the one who ran with Tech Hair all of last campaign.
I'm scrolling down to it real quick. Let's see if I wrote it in here. I did. Color light emitting artificial hair. So it seems like you can just have it emitting light at all times.
Or turn it off
Yeah,
if
you can
need
turn
be.
it on and off at whenever you want to. Or you can set it to be like temperature sensitive or react to hormone changes, things like that.
Okay. All right. So we'll say as she's walking up, the tech hair goes from, just regular looking hot pink hair to turning neon hot pink. As the smash starts entering her system, her Kim skin starts reacting as her body heats up and whatever, it can detect the drugs, I assume, since it can react to hormone changes and stuff like that. Her
Yeah.
skin starts turning a shade of pink, and she activates her light tattoos, which add streaks of light blue, some yellow, and some more pink across her skin.
Okay. Sounds good. You see that they look at you. They see you drinking the Smash. They see you with the rifle in the backs. And they just seem to raise their glass and was like, "Hey, we're just chilling right now."
They already have music playing, yeah?
Yep, they got music going.
All right. Is there anyone dancing? Any, like, I don't know.
It's just three guys. It's just three of them, kind of chilling, like having a
They're
little
just
chill
chilling.
party. Yeah,
Okay.
like they're having a good time. They're drinking. They're just talking right now.
Yeah, she'll just sit down and kind of throw up some conversations, talk with them, uh, ask what they're doing out here, how their day's been, um, talk about how fucking cold it is outside.
Yeah. You just want to roll a conversation roll?
Sure.
That because of the Smash, I know that gives you a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah. The conversation rules, you can bypass a lot of conversation stuff if you've got the stats for it just by saying, hey, I rolled conversation for it. I would usually ask if you give me at least, like, hey, kind of what would you be asking for? What are you saying? But since you did that, we're all good.
Yeah, I don't even have any goals of the conversation. I'm literally just there
Hey,
to have fun.
Oh, you're
15's
doing some chit chat.
hey, 15's
Yeah,
really good for
15.
this.
Yeah, they chat back with you. They seem to be kind of open, like maybe probably a little bit more open than other gangers would be in the combat zone at this point. To the point that you hear, like, they bitch about the weather, how, all the good parties lately have been like, you know, on the, like, more towards the other side, towards Chinatown. Nothing really's been popping off here too much. They kind of complain that the new, like, their, like, new person that they kind of, like, report to, they're kind of a dick, but, they keep the parties flowing, so whatever. You know, Generally, they just seem to be kind of chill for, just dudes in a combat zone.
Cool. Yeah, at a certain point in the conversation, is remaining chill. She's just gonna down the rest of the smash, let out a little bit of a whoo, and say, "All right, I gotta get moving. Which one of you boys want to dance with me?"
You watch as one of them, like, raises his hand and is like, I'll do it.
All right. Yeah, she'll, I don't know, ask if she could change the music or do that, put on a energetic song and just start really letting loose for a bit.
The first use of the dance skill
What do you think,
No.
Cat?
Oh, in this campaign,
in this
Cat used
campaign.
to dance skill
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, no. I was strictly speaking in this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I need a dance check from you.
As
Well,
smart as Iris, no skill at dancing, just
Well,
likes to do it.
Well, the funny thing is, you still get a +2 on that because of the smash.
That was a
You
decent
just rolled
roll.
a 14 with. Let's see how this person dances. You dance. You definitely dance better than the other guy. He's trying to keep up. He's not doing too bad, but he's definitely not to your, like, quite at your level.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
Iris, you can kind of just tell that she obviously doesn't care. She
Yeah.
honestly doesn't even care that someone's dancing with her. She's just kind of getting lost within herself, enjoying the vibes, enjoying the drugs, and just letting loose.
Yeah, it seems like it's a good time. You know, the vibes are good. You know, even the occasional, like, distant gunfire doing isn't doing much to harsh the vibes right now. So y'all
Yeah.
dance for a little while.
Yeah. And eventually, she'll make her way out of, try and make her way out of the party. Just say, I got to get back going. Maybe, I'm not sure how it works, but share her agent information and ask
It's a
them to hit her up if they ever have a fun party going.
All right. They essentially it's a cell phone number.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like literally it's a cell phone number.
Hey,
Okay.
now you might have gotten closer to having an in on getting yourself some Piranha Smash. No, literally, like the only way to get it is through a Piranha.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So you head on back. As you come up to the mega building, you see that it's more towards evening. You've been out for a while. You come up and see that there's less people about at this part, especially in this area. There's still a bit of a line to get in to the mega building through that little checkpoint. You just gonna just go through, pay the fine, or you just gonna do something different?
Yeah. So this is the same checkpoint by the Tiger's Claw.
Yeah, to get back into the mega building.
Oh boy, we have to pay both ways. Sheesh, running a scam here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Iris just wants to head back at this point. Not really gonna try anything funny here. She'll fri act friendly, say hi to the guards again, maybe talk with some of the people in line, but just very surface level conversation, and just pay the 10 and go in.
All right. Well, you head on in. Just heading back to your apartment.
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna take the elevator up then?
Sure.
All right, then we'll skip to basically getting up to the your apartment. You're just gonna retire for the day at that point?
Yeah, at this point, she's gonna walk through the common room, give her pleasantries to the people in there, and get into the room. Um, at this point, she's going to take out her backpack, or take off her backpack, open it up, pull out the two things she found: the broken down SMG and the mimic kit,
You basically, yeah.
Yeah, mimic armor kit.
mimic armor kit. Yeah, she'll take that out and give it a slight smile. She sets it on her little workshop table, set her gun up there, spend a little bit maintaining the gun, breaking it down, making sure everything's good
Mhm.
before putting it back together. And then she'll slowly, as the smash is winding down, leaving her system, she'll just sigh, kind of just sit there on her bed, resting her back and her head against the wall, and just zone out and then retire for the day.
All right, and since that's going on, I need you to make a resist drugs torture roll
Fun.
because you did drugs.
Woo!
Ooh.
You are now addicted to Smash.
If she wasn't already, yeah.
So
Good
so
thing you
here's
made that friend.
so here's the fun part about how drugs work. When you are addicted to them, if you do not have them in you, the thing that they would normally plus, you're now minused on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can occasionally tell you that you crave more.
Yeah. If she wasn't physically addicted before, she was mentally addicted.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm very glad that you managed to come out of session 0 with alcoholism.
I mean,
okay.
that's funny.
So, memo to the rest of us: don't let Iris do the talking because now she has a -2.
Or
No.
no, liquor her up.
Yeah, I have 3 more cans of Smash.
Yeah, you get the plus back.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't go like negative, like stay negative and go to like base level and drink it.
I will say there is a section in your character sheet specifically for addictions.
Hmm.
Where is that?
Yeah, because you can get addicted to everything.
It's above the
Found it.
armor and the weapons.
Perfect. Got it.
Did his
What?
Discord break?
Who's what? Sorry, what?
I thought
No,
your Discord broke because I thought I heard something.
no.
That was not in Discord. It was like something outside.
No, you
Or
heard
video or
you heard me on my end. It was I was looking at something and then it started playing audio.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy for a minute.
I mean,
I already know. I already am crazy. But you know,
I'm not saying anything else.
yeah.
Well, hey, it's
Other than Valentine's Day is this week, and I'm looking forward to it.
I know. I'm excited. I
Oh,
gotta
yep.
get your Valentine's.
well, hey, well, guess whose turn it is next?
Woo!
It goes to
Hi.
yeah, it does go to Ray.
Okay. So for a little flavor, I did set it because I was writing as I was waiting for my turn and taking notes at the same time, multitasking. Um, I put it down for flavor, to help out with bills and whatnot. She still lives with Dustin, just for flavor.
Dustin,
That family friend.
okay.
Dang, Rayla always trying to find ways to cheat the system on the money.
I know, right?
Rayla,
So what?
this is only going to cause problems for yourself.
I know it is, but it'll be okay.
Except instead of a giant, you and your lesbian lizard, it's now what, an older man?
Well,
Because that isn't gonna look weird.
no, no,
Oh boy, we get to make
you
even
know,
more crazy jokes about this.
no. What I'm trying to say is,
I mean, it sounds like we do.
I mean, no. Dang it.
I am trying to help you out here on the front end by pointing it out immediately.
So maybe not have her still live with her.
Just bite the bullet and live alone.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. She'll live alone as she is young.
Damn, some independence won't kill you.
I guess not. All right. So, I wake up early enough to do her hobby. She likes music, arts, and drawing and whatnot before she goes to work.
All right, so she wakes up, does her arts and drawing.
And music.
All right, and then you leave your apartment to go work at your little clinic.
hmm
All right, when you get to your little clinic, it seems. Well, let me pull up your sheet just so I can remember this shit somewhere. I'm guessing it's this one. Close out your thing. I think
I was looking at stuff.
I closed out your. You're not editing your fucking health stuff right now. My God.
Wait, is that what I had open? I didn't mean to have that open.
Yeah, you had your HP open.
I didn't realize that was open.
Well, it was.
Okay.
Okay. So you go to your little clinic. That's just kind of it's in the mega building. It's
Mhm.
just a small little clinic, kind of off the wall, off the main path. As you walk in, you already have people lining up.
Damn.
So it's nothing too crazy, but it's there. So you get to start doing medicine.
Yay.
So where I need medical checks from you.
Okay. Where would that be? Um,
Technique.
technique.
Um, you can just do paramedic if you'd like.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh boy. Middle row, third from the bottom.
Thank you.
Dang, that's a good roll.
Yeah. All right. You start taking care of clients that are coming in going. You're able to diagnose some folks, help them out. You know, you've got a few resources that your average GP does not. So, all in all, you spend a good portion of your day helping folks in ways that only you seem to be able to.
Sweet.
You know, before long, you get a knock on the door as you're treating someone. that seems very insistent that you open it.
I go ahead. I peek at the door. Like, I'm assuming there's like a little window at the door. Or is there a little window at the door that I can look out first?
There's a door, like you can see. Well, you have a little peephole if you want.
I look in the peephole first to see who
Okay.
it is. That would be the perception.
Yeah.
Alright.
You see what looks like a group of local gangers. Um, it looks like about 4 of them. One's like banging on the door. 2 of them are behind him, holding up a third. The third guy is missing his leg.
Ah, jeez. Okay. I let them in.
Yeah, they pull their third guy in. And it's like, hey, look, yeah, we're real sorry about this, but we need you to take care of our guy.
Okay.
So can you do something, or I don't know, like
I mean, I can't do surgery. I'm paramedics. But I
yeah,
can
surgery.
do my best.
You do have surgery.
I know I have surgery, but I'm just playing it out. I'll try my best. See
Okay.
what we can do. Put it on the table. What did I do this time?
I mean, we didn't do nothing. It's just there's some dicks out there. They decided to start some shit, and like gunfire started going, and all of a sudden, one of those bullets took out my boy's leg.
Okay.
And so we
Okay.
said, "Fuck that," and we came here.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And
So
then I'll try and fix him up.
okay, so you've got to stabilize him
Mm-hmm.
to basically stop the bleeding and all that good stuff.
How would I stabilize him?
Paramedic or first aid.
I'll do paramedic because that's at a level 6.
Okay, he is stabilized. So now you can do stuff like add speed heal, or try and give him a cyber leg. If
Well,
you
let's do the surgery. We can't have him hopping around with one leg, can we?
I mean, you
so
can.
that, yeah, or you
Yeah,
could
you
tell
can
him to
let-
go to a body bank and get one cloned. Take a
Yeah.
while, but
That'd be nice. Oh, fuck, yes.
Dang.
Oh my god. I'm at level 0 in surgery.
well,
Base 12,
Jeez.
but, you know.
this is your medtech, y'all.
Oh dear.
Fuck
I'm in
yes.
danger.
We're
yeah,
screwed.
we're all in real big danger.
We're screwed.
House call does make house calls.
Yay!
You go into the surgery and you are able to attach a just a regular prosthetic cybernetic leg. It's not like the cyber legs that edge runners like. It's just a normal prosthetic. It'll work for him. It'll keep him up and running. Just can't do anything crazy like add boost jets or skeet feet. None of that fun stuff.
Nice.
They are very thankful for your service. To the point that the guy who got shot hands you $100.
Sweet. I got money, y'all. Add that.
All right, it's towards the evening time for you. What do you want to do now?
Hold on. I'm writing down what I did.
From surgery.
I guess I can see what's going around in the building. See what's going on and all that.
Okay, so are you just looking around?
Yeah, I'm just looking around.
All right.
That's a perception.
All right. It looks like everyone's kind of moving in to have a relaxed evening, or as relaxed as Night City gets. You know, you see gangers posturing with each other on occasion. You know, otherwise just kind of defending or just kind of protecting their turf, as it was. You know, the shops are kind of a bit more open as people are coming back from work now, actually going to those. It's almost like the building comes more alive as the evening gets into full swing.
What kind of shops?
What was that?
What kind of shops?
You see all kinds. You know that there's an entire floor of shopping at 450, but
Mm,
every floor kind of has like shops on it. You know, at least one or two.
I guess
So
I'll go.
there's more or less, what are you looking for?
Just browsing, looking, seeing what catches the eye. Maybe stuff for hobby, I guess. I don't
So you're looking for like a place that might have art supplies?
art supplies, music stuff, yeah.
Well, you look around and there doesn't seem to be any strictly hobby stuff. There does seem to be a uh, kind of a generalist store at one part. You know, seems to have a few, might have some items that you're looking for.
Okay, I'll check out there, see if there's any music stuff or art stuff and stuff like that.
You know, just give me perception when you get in there.
I go in there. 17.
Okay, you go there, you take a look around. You do not find anything related to music other than some music players, like digital ones. You know, that sort of deal. You do find a set of markers, though.
How much are the markers?
5 eddies.
I buy the markers. Why not?
Man, if this was terrorist, they would have been worth 3 eddies.
4.5.
It's even worse.
Oh yeah, Terrace is the one that I can't give a single eddy to.
Nope. Can't give me odd eddies. I'm just gonna leave them around.
5 is not odd.
True, it's not.
If it's not divisible by 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we use base 10 in our wonderful system. Which means 4 should be perfectly fine. But some people just don't know. Alright. So you got those markers. Is there anything else you want to look for? Try and chase out?
Nothing I can really think of. I guess I'll go back to the apartment and do more hobby.
Okay. Just have a relaxed evening after spending the day actually contributing to society in an impactful manner.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, she knows how to do that?
She effectively did more today in her job as a med tech
Mhm.
than Scarlett really did with some of her interviews. No offense.
Dang!
I, I'm not good at giving interviews, apparently.
Letty,
Yeah, I know.
you don't have the confrontational spirit.
No, I don't.
You can't ask the hard questions.
No.
All right. That's not an issue with you. It's all good. So you just want to call it there?
I think so, yeah, because I really can't think of anything.
Okay. All right. And then we will transition to our last member of this little crew. Which does that member want to introduce themselves?
Sure. Well, maybe we should let actions introduce um this character. So where do I find myself on this gloomy, rainy day?
You find yourself in a back alley in the Glen. You're currently searching for. God damn it. The one time I needed a name and I can't. Motherfucker. You are looking for a guy by the name of Julio Owen.
All right. Am I following a lead? Do I know where he's at? Is
Yes.
that why I'm in this alley?
Yeah. Yeah. You know that he has a little micro gang of like 5 people. You know, he's been pissing off some locals by getting a little too big for those bootstraps, and some of the local shop owners have come together and put together a little hit out for him and his buddies. Particularly him, though.
Am I a witcher?
What is a witcher but a mercenary?
I mean,
I guess so.
technically.
It's just like the townspeople all pulled their money together to kill this really annoying problem. All right, I guess so. Grumpily stomp off to go kill a monster / gang member.
What color are your eyes?
They're orange, so they're not yellow.
Well,
Yeah, so I'm walking through the mean streets of Night City as it's raining. Mally is wearing all black. As I previously stated, her eyes are this very fierce orange, almost the color of what you'd expect to see as like a way to warn you that there's a hazard nearby or something that's dangerous. It's meant to get your attention and then put you on edge. The rest of her getup is entirely black. She's got a tactical vest on with and then her undershirt has the sleeves torn off so that her all black cyber arms are kind of glistening uh, in the rain as water runs down them as she stalks down this alleyway. She's got a pair of kind of tactical shorts on that only go like maybe a third of the way down her leg. And then she's got a pair of combat boots and black stockings that go up above her knee. So there's that thin strip of leg showing essentially, as she doesn't have any visible weapons aside from her sword. And then there is a pistol at the small of her back, but it's kind of concealed by clothing and it blends into her whole getup. Her hair is kind of this dull blonde, and it's kind of tied back into a bun underneath her hat, her kind of baseball-esque cap that definitely doesn't look kind of like leisure wear. It definitely everything on her serves a purpose. You may not know what that purpose is, but you can safely assume it's meant to be dangerous. So yeah, do you want where am I in the city? Did you mention that? You just said dark alley, I think.
I think you said
dark alley in the Glen.
In the Glen. Okay. So, not since Mally's been out of the city for about 2 years, things do change, but she spent a lot of time in the Glen. Do you want like a streetwise role from me?
You can.
Okay. Where is streetwise? There it is. That's a crit fail. Wow. A lot has changed in the Glen in these 2 years.
Dang.
I'm not even sure I'm in the Glen anymore.
Damn.
You all of a sudden are looking at the wall and you're like, am I in a combat zone?
Yeah. Did I wander over into the old combat zone or Japantown? Things are looking kind of rough here.
Yeah, you you don't know where you are. You just know you're you're kind of where they think that this is,
I was
wherever
given
this
bad
is.
I was given bad directions. Okay, I could blame it on someone else. It's
Yeah,
not my
you're
fault.
like you're looking around. You're like, I
Stupid
think this
shop
is the
owners don't know their own district.
fucking Zorro ass right
Hey,
here.
hey, you saved Tudisa from having the lowest roll.
I sure did. -1. Lowest roll of the night.
That was lower than a 0.
I
Lower
got
than
the
a 0.
highest roll of the day, of the
You sure
night.
did. All right. Do you want a tracking roll now?
Yeah, give me a tracking roll. 'Cause you do
Sure.
have the lead.
Where is tracking?
Awareness.
Oh, awareness. 10. That's better.
All right, following the directions they told you where he usually comes and goes from, you've got a decent idea that he's probably somewhere up this alleyway. You know, you're not there yet, but you're getting there.
Okay. Let me do a. As I'm going, I'm perceiving as I go.
Okay.
Oh boy, 7.
No, you're not.
No, I'm
Okay
not.
then.
I'm in my head. I got a lot on my mind right now.
Yeah,
I'm back in Night
Molly
City.
is
Oh
just
crap.
Mally, not Molly.
Mally.
Stop calling me Molly.
I will continue to mispronounce your name until I get it right.
You sure
I
will.
almost,
Hopefully
I
Molly.
thought it was Molly at
The-
You can
first.
call me Loba if you find that easier.
so
It
what?
probably will be.
So what I'm hearing is when we all eventually meet each other, everyone call her Molly.
You know what my previous character is capable of, and the grudges she can hold
I do.
from minor slights.
I'm just going to point out his character's name can be easily shortened down to Rod.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Hey, Rod.
Shut up, Dick. There we go.
That doesn't work out. It's not
really?
Yes.
Damn, dickless.
Damn.
His name is not Richard, so it doesn't work out.
What is a rod but a dick? Or what is a dick but a rod?
That is a
All
stretch.
dicks are rods, but not all rods are dicks.
Pretty much. All right, moving past this bit of genitalia conversation. You don't see a whole lot as you're going. The rain's kind of going. You're not seeing a whole lot.
And no homeless? I guess it isn't the Glen, but there's homeless all over the city, aren't there?
There are. The Glen is kind of like the city center, though, now.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, City Hall's down this way. Like, the police actually are somewhat more effective here. Like, you're a bit deeper in as far as you're aware. You know, so things are a little bit cleaner. They're keeping the homeless more in the combat zones in this area.
Mm-hmm.
As you see a fucking NCPD like truck carrying just like a bunch of people to dump into the combat zone drives past the alleyway. So you're just walking down this way. You're just trying to find these folks. You looking for anything other than just trying to find these folks, or are you just moving it with purpose?
Moving with purpose. I guess I'm keeping an eye out for gang signs, graffiti, things like that. Things that will let me know that I'm in the right area.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like you find any of that based on your rolls. But eventually you do hear a bunch of people laughing and talking up ahead.
I pump the brakes and hit my scanner.
All right, you hit your
Oh,
scanner. You see that there's a security camera that has a net architecture that's
Let's
hooked
check
up
into it.
to. All right.
What do I
You
see? Floor 1.
give me a second. I gotta go to my net architectures. All right. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Hold on. I'm running it off a different thing. Fuck that noise. You'd give me shit if I ran it off that.
It's a security camera in a random alley.
Yeah, that's why I was like that. I'd get shit for if I did that
Let's
one.
plan accordingly.
Yeah. You.
Do you want me to do a Pathfinder? What is on floor 1, essentially? 'Cause
You're
I've-
staring up against the password.
Okay, let me. So I've logged in with my Pathfinder deck. So it's literally just a Wi-Fi, or sorry, the wireless connection, and then I think 4 Pathfinders. So that's +8.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let me see. I'm trying to find my new one. It's just a poor quality one. I don't remember where I put it. Oh yeah, I'm also just like smoking a cigarette as I go, and then the brim of my hat is what's keeping it lit and not going out. Maybe I didn't add it to my stuff yet. Hang on. But I did it the other day when we were talking. Damn it! Is anyone in the book? Someone close to
Yes.
it. Tell me how much how many slots a poor quality cyber deck
I get. I,
holds.
5.
5? Is it 5? Okay.
It's 5 because the regular gives you 7 and a excellent quality gives
Yeah.
you 9, I
Yep.
believe.
It's 5.
Got it.
I'm at the. I was at the stinking cyberware section of the book.
Yeah, watch. I'm gonna find it somewhere else in my player sheet at some point. So it's got 5. So that's the wireless. What is it called? Wireless hardware, something to that effect.
Wait, what?
I believe so.
All right, we'll just go with that. All right. So then I do my interface with a roll bonus of 8. I am not failing a fucking Pathfinder check again. 25.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you definitely got the Pathfinder stuff where it's literally password, control node.
Cool. All right, I'm not even going to change my deck. I'm just going to go down. Break the password. 11.
Yes.
And
Just-
break. Go down the floor. Next password. 11.
Yes.
Down the next floor. Access the control node. What do I see?
You see what looks like just kind of a little an alleyway setup, which I'm now having to shift over to setting up to use. It's like a little back alleyway. Do we really not just have an alleyway? Fuck me, huh?
You've got a couple maps with alleyways. We can just use one of those.
Yeah, I just wasn't wanting to default to everyone's favorite street.
I know there's one we used for I think the very first
You know what? You're right. That is labeled alley.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
The
there
very
is a.
first one shot we did.
All
Also,
right,
I think
y'all
this
get-
is the one that this is the one that Scarlet got the shit shot out of her in.
Yeah.
Yep.
all right.
It's when we learned
Yeah.
never to let Scarlet go alone.
Nope.
Scarlet's in Europe now. She's not here.
Yeah, Scarlet's living their best life. All right,
Yeah.
where are they? And then based on
I'm
where they are, I will put myself.
yeah. I'm pulling up some. Trying to see if I have some that aren't. You know what? Fuck it. Give me 1 second. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Where is? There it is. Because I did not want to use my everyone's favorite scab art. You know.
Yeah, there should just be like ganger art, isn't there?
So I'm using Facebook stuff for this.
I'm sure there's plenty of Facebook gangers, though, right?
Yeah, there are. They're just not strictly anything. Because they basically make tokens off of anyone in the base book with art.
Mm-hmm.
I have art for more specific gangs through the Danger Gal. I think the only thing in Roll20 I still need to buy is like Tales of the Forlorn Hope and Black Chrome.
Hmm.
I am what's known as a broke bitch right now.
I feel that.
Yeah, you live with me, you're gonna feel me being broke.
Hmm.
I mean, Lydia, help me pay for food.
Kind of
Was a
important.
thing. Well, we needed some
Yeah.
like milk, and I just couldn't afford it.
Don't worry, I brought the milk.
Yeah, you did good. Well, then we had food.
Mhm.
Actually, we made food. All right, so there's 5 people there.
All right, and where
They're
do
all
you
just
want
kind of.
me?
Uh, so I'm gonna say that the camera that you're picking up is like right here.
Okay, so I can clearly see all of them then.
Yeah. So I would say you're either over here or over here.
Sure.
It's kind of your
I'll
choice.
I'll be right here. What are they doing? What do I see? What do I hear?
They're all just kind of talking, doing the regular ganger like talking bullshit.
Jordan, your fucking picture is Cole McGrath.
Yeah, did you just realize that?
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Dude, I thought it fit the style I was going for.
All right, sure. Oh man, I want to pull the drones out so bad.
Your like your instinct now.
Yeah, it's my instinct. All right. So yeah, what are they talking about? What do I hear? What do I see?
It seems that they're all kind of listening to this one guy. He's mostly just bullshitting them about like, man, we're actually gonna take this block and we're gonna get more folks and we're actually gonna be a bigger gang. We're not just gonna have like some back alleys, like kind of pumping them up and talking bullshit here.
Mm-hmm.
So, nothing important.
Okay. Do I see my target? Is my target
Yes.
just kill the one guy, or does it take out the whole gang?
They mostly care about the one guy. Like he has to die, but they want all of them.
Got it.
It's like we won't pay you if you just kill the 4 without the 5th,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll pay you if you just kill the 5th, but not all. The other 4.
Sure. It's important to get the leader. If I get the other ones, great. If not, if they run away, whatever.
Yeah,
Got it.
they're not high priority.
All right. Who is my target then?
Your target is going to be uh pink hair mohawk.
Pink
It's
hair
going to be.
mohawk. All
I'm
right.
going to mark him with a green.
Appreciate it. What kind of armor do they seem to be wearing? And what kind of weapons do they have?
They don't really seem to be have anything pulled out.
Is there anything laying around, like leaning up against couches or
No,
chairs, buildings, dumpsters?
no. The most you see is there's like a small knife on the table, like
Okay.
sticking up, like looks like it's been used to cut something.
Hmm. And what about armor?
Most of them don't seem to be wearing armor.
Okay. How high is the building next to me?
We're gonna say about 3 stories.
All right. How do I want to do this? Do I want to go sneaky or do I want to go loud?
Sneaky. Or always loud. Loud's always fun.
Well, now that Freya's actually paying more attention to stuff, you are in the Glen. You might get the cops called if you go loud.
It's just going to be gunshots. I'm not going to be throwing explosives, is what I'm getting at. When I hit my scanner, did I notice any of them having a neuroport?
You did.
Who?
I'm going to mark them purple.
Oh yeah, if you're marking things, I can't see them.
They're on the tokens.
Uh, none of the tokens have any marks on them. Does anyone else see marks on the tokens?
So
can
this
see
this
them.
one has a green and a purple. This one
do
has a
not
purple.
see- so it must be something with just me. I can't see the marks.
I can
So I can
see
see
You
them.
I can see your pings, but I can't see marks on the tokens.
That's unusual.
That is very weird. Maybe I will refresh the page.
That might be the thing.
My car payment has been made.
There we go. That did it. It was my side.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this has never been an issue before.
Yeah, it was something on my
Honestly,
side.
it's very
Don't know why.
it's very possible his rule 20 could have froze for a second.
I was seeing your pings though, which was really weird. Like one would think if roll 20 froze, I wouldn't see pings.
I know sometimes it takes a second for the maps to update. Maybe that was it, because those are technically on the map, whereas the ping is separate.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, who knows?
Let me pull up the net running stuff or the quick hacking stuff. I keep forgetting that as well.
You should also be able to search it in the on the side there.
I got it. Wait, where? On the side?
There's a good potential that you can go to compendium on the right side of the screen. It's the multiple books.
Rules start here, NPCs.
Yeah, you can usually search. I just typed in quick and it pulled up on my end.
No matching results. Must be a you thing.
I'll have to check because it might be my own subscription not showing up for stuff.
Yeah. All right. So if I quick hack all three, I have 3 net actions. I essentially would need to. It's essentially moving one at a time through each of them, if they have any self vice, which they might not. But I have to. I think I roll my interface against their will.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
I just found a setting. Okay. Hold on, sorry. If you refresh the page now and you type stuff in, it should pull up all the compendium shit that I have access to.
Mm.
So, items, rules, it should all pull up now under there. I didn't know that I had to do an additional bit of settings.
Well, we have it now. Awesome.
All right. So what are you doing with your stuff then?
It's either like I do net actions or I do a meat action. It's not one or the other, or it's not like meat action, net actions, no move. It's a little different than what I remembered. At least regular quick hacking, you can do a meat action as well as what you do. It's just like actions, either move or meat action.
Yeah, if you could do this thing in quick hacks
this
at the same
one
time,
is
they would be so broken.
Yeah, this one is literally like, no, you either do a meat action or you do net actions. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just try jacking into all 3 of them with my 3 net actions.
Okay.
So yeah, I roll my interface against their will plus a d10. So you just want me to give you 3 interface rolls?
Yeah, it's a what roll? It's a will check. Got it.
Yeah, will plus d10. Oh, that's a fail. To an 8. That's a crit succeed for a 25. and a 13. Really good, really bad, middle of the road.
Okay.
This is essentially me getting past their first layer of ice, essentially, I believe.
That's
Yeah,
if they
which
even
is-
have any.
If they have any. Well,
So
this is the jacking in part.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not breaching.
Oh, this isn't breaching. Okay.
Yeah. So this is just your interface rank plus D10 versus their will,
hmm
and you still get in.
Yeah, they haven't. If they notice me, they can try to force me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if they're hard, I think your role is basically how stealthy you are getting in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that guy's definitely getting hacked. Okay. So what did you roll? Okay.
An 8,
So
25, and a 13.
all right. So you get into all three, two of which are unaware. One is very aware.
Who's the aware one? I'm watching all this through the
I'm
camera.
gonna say it's this guy.
Okay. Do they get any kind of action before I can start breaching?
I believe. Let me try and check this. I believe at that point when you're jacked in, here's where I'm gonna figure this out. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jesus fucking Christ.
I like making you work. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's more or less, the only question it's really coming down to is, do we start combat now or not?
I
I mean, you can put him on edge. I'm still hidden, aren't I? Do you want a stealth roll from me?
Yeah, so technically the way I would figure it is at least one of them know you're in it, but they don't know where and they don't know who. So it's
Yeah, that's at that point. It feels like it's a guns out situation where initiative is as soon as you get spotted.
Sure.
It's one of those that's like, it almost feels like it should be moving into initiative type of situation.
I'll roll stealth if you want me to.
Yeah, give me stealth because they're all looking for you.
15.
Okay.
Mally is also drawing her heavy pistol out of her hidden holster and drawing her sword. So she's dual wielding.
So it's basically that one guy. He is looking around, trying to figure it out. He knows you're in him.
Mm-hmm.
Ayo.
I know, right?
I heard that chuckle.
Giggity. Giggity,
So
giggity, giggity.
So he is trying to find you.
All right. Do I get breaching? Can I breach?
I mean, you're in.
Well, I need to. Do they have ice? Is essentially what I'm asking.
No.
Okay. Then I would like to lure with that one. So I think that's a DV8 if I remember correctly. No, sorry, DV10. So if I pass the check, well, let's roll first. And if I pass the check, oh, I don't. So that was one net action. I don't know if it says if anything happens if I fail the roll. No, I think I just don't make it.
Wait, which one? What are you trying to do?
I was trying to lure.
I think it's just treated as a failed attack roll basically, where it just doesn't do anything.
All right.
It functionally looks like it.
Then let's lure big guy. Same thing. There we go. That'll work. So I basically want to tell them to go this way. Like, hey, check out this way. And then
All
while
right.
he's hopefully, and while the others are following him, I want to system. What is it? Synapse burnout. That one. Wait, no, hang on. System reset. Fall unconscious for 60 seconds, 20 rounds. System reset is a DV12. I'll spend 2 luck. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's knock him out. All right.
All
So
right.
purple is unconscious. I imagine they're talking through this whole time, like getting angry,
Yeah.
figuring out something's going on. Do they notice him falling unconscious?
Yes,
Okay.
they do. This guy does. This guy does at least.
Does he go over to him?
He does.
All right. Then let's take a hang on. Where's my ruler?
Just remember the system reset only puts him down for 60.
Yep, I plan to go into combat this turn. So 0 to 6. So as his back is turned and these people are looking a completely other way, Mally is going to step there, getting within 3 squares, 6 meters. Yeah, meters. And take a headshot at that guy with her pistol.
All right. Take that headshot.
That clears it. Oh, one more d6. There we go. 12. And oh yeah, no.
You
Bandage
watch as that guy's head just a spray of blood just ejects from his head
All right.
as he collapses onto the ground.
Nice. Are we in initiative?
Yes.
14.
All right. Give me a second because I have to kill one of these guys. All right. So, how initiatives going?
It's 14.
All right.
Yep,
So
there's
it
only
goes
one you need to keep
to-
track of.
Don't
I have
So question. Don't the guys that Mally is jacked into, do they get is it like a concentration to try and kick Mally out, or
Yeah, do they
Once
realize
they-
I'm in now? Because that was the only one who did, and he's now unconscious.
this is me
Yeah.
trying to make sure I understand how someone even fights being jacked into.
If they notice I'm in there, they can attempt to force out the invader with a will plus concentration plus 1d10 check versus my interface.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
So,
it all
and-
comes down to whether or not they know if they're being hacked.
Yeah. And the thing is quick hacks, whenever one goes off, unless otherwise stated, will alert the target that
Okay.
they've been hacked.
okay. So
So what that one knows that something's going on, but this one doesn't, because the lure worked on him, but it failed on her.
well,
So
wait,
she-
no, wait.
No.
The
The
lore.
lure doesn't.
So this one knows they're hacked because they have felt the lore effect. This one doesn't, right? Because
No,
this.
the lure does not actually do it.
Oh.
Lure doesn't do it?
Oh, is that one
Really?
The
special then?
lure doesn't alert the target that they've been hacked.
Okay, so lure is special then.
The lure is special.
Oh, lure doesn't
So-
alert the target that they've been hacked. Yeah.
So okay, does a failed one alert the target that
That's
that
the
they're
one
been
that
hacked?
doesn't seem to be handled. I don't believe it does. And the only reason is I say that.
Well, because if a failed one doesn't, then both of these two don't know you're in them.
Yeah. Neither of them know then.
Yeah, because I think it just didn't work. All right. Then we go to one of these people's.
I think I actually get one more in my initiative because I'm using a speed holster with the pistol.
You have 15?
Is
Yeah, I
that
believe
not
so.
what the modification already in there of 1 is?
And it's just one because I think the speed. I had something else that increases my initiative. Yeah, the laser sight from
Oh, okay.
my weapons do that.
So you're still going to one of the enemies on there.
One is still going before me, or yeah, who's up
Yes.
first? That's fine. Who's up first?
I'm gonna say it goes to the guy that you did not. It didn't work on.
Okay.
And he's gonna run towards the gunshot. Oh, and what do you know? He's gonna see you. And he is going to take a shot at you.
All right. I will dodge. With a 19.
You definitely dodge. The like the round goes right past you and just makes a like plink off the concrete.
What's he shooting at me with?
It looks like a pistol.
A heavy pistol?
Why don't you roll weapons tech and find out?
Damn it. I don't have good weapons tech. 13.
I mean, 13's
That's not
That doesn't
terrible.
look like a heavy pistol. That looks like a
Very
a
heavy?
rinky dink little pistol.
Oh, a medium, really?
mhm.
That can't break my armor.
Well, he's got
Oh,
a pistol.
now I know. Oh, he
Yeah,
gets
and
2
he's
shots,
firing
doesn't he?
again.
All right, well, I don't bother dodging. Just by the
Well,
sound and the look of the pistol, Terrace just looks him dead in the eyes and just stays still.
the round flies forward and just shatters on your chest.
Do I like
You
slide back like an inch?
nope. You just take it.
Okay.
You. It feels like you got punched, but you're there. You now have a bullet hole in your clothing.
God damn it. Do you have any idea how long it's going to take me to fix that?
Fuck you! You killed Terry.
And I'm going to kill the rest of you too.
Fuck you! You crazy bitch. They
Who's
would
up?
go to you.
Sorry, kid, but you're a couple millimeters too small. And I'm going to take a headshot at. Wait, yeah, I need to step forward 1. And headshot. Plus another d6. 16.
Oh, you might still have do you still have drugs in you or something? Because you have handgun of 12.
Oh yeah, shit, I do still have drugs in me. I think. No, all my mods are released. No, I have no drugs in me.
How the heck are you at handgun 12 then?
How am I at handgun 12?
Considering that the base level is only supposed to go up to 10? Yeah.
Right. I have 8 and I have a +4. One DV is from my fine-tuned pistol, another is from the red dot sight, the other is
okay.
from the smart link, and one more is from your stabilizers. So
Okay,
4.
okay.
In other words, damn you, Dante.
Yeah.
Hey,
Screw you, Ripper.
Hey, you could have taken some more of that stuff away, Freya. That's on you.
Yeah.
These are also gangers. This is meant to go this way.
Yeah.
We're meant to
I'm not,
mop them
I'm
up.
not like over here like sad because you just popped this dude in the head.
Yeah, is that another head pop?
That is
Cool.
a very much head pop. He is down completely.
All right. What other weapons does that person have a weapon?
Which one?
The red hood.
He has what
Jason
looks
Todd.
like he's got a little rinky dink knife.
All right, damn it, that's gonna happen a lot. Molly steps forward 2 more. And yeah. Essentially just like steps on the body. I don't know if can I put my token over that one or will it cover my token?
Do. Let me just do that. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, she's just slowly walking up to this guy, like as the rain's falling around her, as she's popped 2 heads. All right, that's my turn. No
Alright.
expression on her face either. Like just straight face. She's just staring down the next person in line.
This guy looks at you and tries to stab you.
With the knife.
Yeah.
The smallest hint of a smile will flash across her face in the brief moment that these attacks are coming through. I'll dodge. Just why not? For the hell of it. Rolling is rolling. 17.
You do not dodge.
Really?
You
That
do
is-
not dodge.
That is impressive on his part.
Crit success.
Congratulations. For how much?
Well, let's just say we hear another tank.
They just like strike my arm.
Yeah, it doesn't actually cut you, but it does cut your clothes again.
Again, do you know how long this is going to take me to fix?
Fuck you!
Is he going
You killed
again?
my friends!
And I'm going
He's
to
going
kill
again.
you. 23.
You dodged that one.
Cool. All right, what's Pink Mohawk doing? What's Basby up to?
Pink Mohawk's running over this way, and he is turns, looks at you, and moves out. Oh goodness! And he pulls out a pistol. Give me a second.
What
This
kind of
one's
pistol?
What'd you say?
something.
I
Give
asked
me
what
one
kind
second.
of pistol.
That's why I'm saying
Sure.
give me.
I
one
was
second.
more answering Jordan's question than pressing you again.
No, you're good. It's a specific one.
Like it's a special one?
Yeah.
Really?
It's gonna be
Are
the
you
snake.
hitting me with a City Hunter?
No, it's gonna be the snake. No, God, no. It's gonna be the Overlord.
I don't know what that one is.
He pulls out this. It looks like a. It looks like a fucking hand cannon. This guy pulls out.
It is the City Hunter, isn't it?
Well, the Overlord's a hand
It-
cannon too.
Well, right, no, but like
Yeah.
the City Hunter's like a massive pistol, essentially.
Eh.
Are you pulling
Yeah.
out the fucking Borea, like the one that I have?
So he pulls this out and he points it towards you and is like, "The fuck! You can't just do that to people. I gotta get
can.
like new people.
I
Fuck!
can if people pay me. And
Well, who paid you?
unfortunately, people want you dead. A lot of people in the neighborhood. You've been causing a lot of trouble, it seems.
Fuck you!" And he goes and he pulls the trigger.
Okay. I'm guessing I probably want to dodge this one. Another 23.
Okay. You definitely dodge. As the gun goes off, and he's pretty much dead in the water now.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it back to me?
Yep, goes back to you. You're in the top of the turn order.
Let me do a weapons tech check because I want to know what gun he has. 11. I doubt that's enough.
Give me a second to consult the charts. That is not enough.
Of course it's not. Okay, so question. Since I have 3 net actions, can I just hit him like 3 times with the synapse burnout?
No, so you only get one quick hack.
Oh, I do. 1 quick hack per target, I think.
Yes.
Got it.
But you can't just. It specifically says you can't just like throw
Yeah.
quick hacks continuously.
You can't queue them up like you can in the game.
They
Yeah,
really tried to make quick hacks not broken.
In other words, if you fail to puppet a gonk, you can't switch tactics and try and overheat them on the same turn, even if you have unused net actions
Mhm.
remaining.
Oh, speaking of. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so Mally will put her sword straight out to the Red Hood. Just be like, "I'll play with you in a moment," and then look over her arm at what's this guy's name? Hector, something like that.
I think it's like Julio or Juan or something like that.
Julio.
Julio, and then just look at
Julio
Julio
Owen.
and synapse burn out him.
Okay.
A DV 10.
3d6.
Yeah, 3d6. That makes it. And then
All
3d6 direct to hell. Why? Because it's fun. 12. It's not bad.
All right. You watch as the blood starts streaming from his nose, but he's still standing.
All right. Well, that's my turn. I think the only thing I can move, the only other thing I can do is move, but I'm right where I want to be.
Okay. The other guy, he tries to stab you again.
I'm just gonna. No, let's play with him. Let's have fun. Let's let him
All right.
feel like he's accomplishing something, or at least attempting to. 23.
You dodge.
Or just bat the knife away with the sword.
Kind of. All right. Give me another dodge if you would.
21.
Oh, you clear that one.
Yeah. So I just like tink tink, just deflect
Yeah.
both his strikes and just keep him at a distance again. All right.
Yeah.
What's Basby up to? Julio,
He's going to try and make a concentration check.
do it. You need my interface, correct? Yeah. Interface plus D10. 16.
You are still inside of him.
Mally
Nice.
Mally will smile and just be like, "That's cute. You really think you can get me out?"
He doesn't dignify that with a response as he holds up this large gun and he pulls the trigger again.
Crit succeed. 29.
Oh yeah, you dodge easily.
As the Matrix happens.
Mm-hmm. I just like to think she moves her head slightly to the side, and it just like barely misses her. Like her like bangs that are hanging down get jostled by the round, but it flies away and misses. All right, back
Yeah.
to me.
Yep, back to you.
Second verse, same as the first. Pass the check.
Same numbers last time.
5. Not as good. Just like constantly just like, frying his brain.
Yeah, you see that like the blood's coming from his eyes now too, but he's still standing.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's my turn.
Then we'll go to the
Red
gentleman
Hood.
with the knife who's going to try and swing again.
Mally's eyes will like quickly flip back to him and be like, "Really? Do you not see the situation that you're in?"
He's like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm gonna stick you with my knife."
You've tried 4 times already. You really think the 5th and 6th times are going to be different? 18.
Beats it, beats it.
All right, again.
Yep.
19.
God fucking really?
Meets it, beats it
No,
again.
yeah.
Nice.
He rolled 18 19s as well.
I'm letting him get closer to make him to lure him into a false sense of security.
Whereas the other
Come
one
on, little
takes.
guy. Come on. You almost got me that time. You got to be quicker than that.
Whereas the guy whose brain you've literally been trying to fry just is like, and fires his gun.
It'd be nice if got reduction to their skills or something as you're doing this, but
Yeah. The round's hitting you.
By how much?
You'd have to use 2.
I'll use 2.
What does that put you down
Otherwise, it'd
to?
be embarrassing.
I know, right?
What does that put you down to? 1 luck?
3.
Oh,
I
okay.
used 4.
All
Back
right.
to me.
Yep, back to you.
Let's see if we can finish him off. That makes it. Come on, big numbers, all 6s. I'll take a 9.
You do that, and he falls to the ground, blood streaming from his ears.
This is like
Um,
Neuroport sparking and like shooting out like sparks and like arcs of electricity as he's like spasming on the ground.
Yeah, as he falls to the ground, and he's pretty well damn dead.
Good. Mally will then turn her attention away from Julio and then look at Red Hood directly in the eyes. You now have my full and undivided attention. What are you going to do now?
I'm gonna stick you with my knife.
No sense of self-preservation. All right.
This dude's an idiot. I love it.
He's an idiot. Yeah. All right. Come on, buddy. Ooh, he has a chance of hitting me. 10.
He's hitting.
I'm not going to spend luck.
I need
Please don't
this.
tell me he tears more of my clothes.
I need this
It
to do.
tears more of your clothes.
God damn it.
Did it do damage?
I'm guessing. No.
No.
I don't. It does like what is it? What is a knife? 1d6?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. There's no way. It's not possible. Does he just like stick like me in the side,
You're
like
getting
tearing
like
my shirt, and I just have to look at him and be like, really?
yeah, you're getting like little like small cuts essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Not where you're like, oh, I'm actually bleeding. It's like fucking paper cuts are worse than this shit. What the fuck, dude?
Mm-hmm. All right. Is he going
All
for
right.
one more?
Yeah,
24.
you clear that one.
All right. Melly will ignite her blade and take a swing. Set him on fire. 27 for 6.
Well, you're definitely hitting. Unfortunately, the damage is not fantasticals.
Well, he's not wearing armor, right? So he's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on fire. Put yourself out or take damage. Your call.
He is on fire now. As he is burning, he looks at you and is like he starts kind of laughing to himself. I'm on fire.
Mally's face just returned to like a placid calm.
Okay, this dude's just insane.
I'm in
Gonna
danger.
stick you with his knife.
He's gonna try.
He goes to do a brawling.
Ooh. Opposed brawl or do I evade?
It's a pose brawling.
13.
How much luck do you have on there?
I have 4 luck left. Why?
You would have to spend all of your luck.
What is he trying to do? Is he trying to grab me?
He's trying to grapple you.
All right, well, I'll spend the rest of my luck then. Dodge out of the way.
Somehow you have lost 7 luck in this tiny combat.
I'm fighting 5 people at once.
Yeah. And you've killed 4
guys at once.
And I've killed 3 of them and disabled 1.
Yeah. You're pretty damn close to just ending this. It's like
Yeah.
what? This guy then pop the other in the head. You're like, you're
Maybe.
done.
We'll see. All right, my turn.
Yep.
21 for 11.
He is still on fire, which is
Oh,
which
I
fire?
wasn't attacking. I wasn't attacking twice. I completely forgot about that. I was used to using the Kendachi. Oh yeah, he's also on fire.
What's fire damage?
Mildly. I think mildly's 2. It's what 246 or 248.
Yeah, it's 246.
Okay, so yeah, he just takes 2 damage then. In addition to 11 and 5.
All right. You watch as he is just on. He's on fire. He looks at you and he goes to make another grab.
Still alive? Wow. 12.
So
I'm getting grabbed, aren't I?
no, he crit failed.
Oh wow. Does he slip on the in the
He
like slick rain?
slips. He slips, hits the ground, falls, and just dies. The fire takes him.
Dies of cringe.
Pretty much.
Last words you hear whispering, I'm gonna
I'm on
fix with my
fire.
knife.
Yeah. Uh,
My
you
knife.
know, I thought I was done with fire wielding weirdos. I guess not.
Nice.
What could he
Damn.
be talking about?
That wasn't
Yeah,
that
it's a
weird.
mystery. All right, Mally will walk up to the unconscious one and give him a swift kick in the ribs and wake him up.
That wakes him up.
As she's like squatting down over and be like, "Do you value your life?"
He looks up at you and is like, "What the fuck? What?"
I'll give him a second to like take in his surroundings and see what all is transpired.
He sees everyone else dead. One guy on fire and dead. He's like, "Eh, "Yeah, yeah. I like being alive."
Good. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom. Do you have something else you can do aside from wasting your time with gangs?
I mean, I could go back to being a busboy.
You do that, Tom. Where do you work?
I used to work at the diner around the corner.
Well, why don't you give me what you have, whatever gun he's got, and then you go back and on your hands and knees, you beg for that job back.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Take it. It's like he hands you a light pistol.
Are there light pistols? I thought there was just medium heavy, very heavy.
I thought there was, but I might be mistaken. Give me one moment.
On my cheat sheet, it's just medium heavy, very heavy.
Give me one moment.
All right, all
Might
right.
just be a medium pistol, but that's why you give me a moment.
Sure, sure.
I could say, but I'm gonna give Prey his
Oh, no,
moment.
you're right. There's only mediums. Whatever, fuck it. We'll just say it's a medium.
All right. Diner around the corner. Tom, I'm going to check in on you sometime this week. See how you're getting on. If you're not there, we're going to have a problem.
Okay.
Good. She'll reach down and just like slap his face hard, like twice. And she's like, go, leave.
He runs off.
Mally lets out a big sigh and does a quick once over of these people and see if they have anything worthwhile. Do you want a conceal reveal from me?
Yeah, go on ahead.
21.
You look through, you find a total of 10 eddies, half a pack of chewing gum, 20 bullets for pistol, particularly heavy pistol.
Heavy pistol? Or just
Yeah,
regular rounds then?
yeah, regular rounds. And you find a exotic pistol.
What kind?
It's a poor quality exotic heavy pistol called
That
the
ring any?
Overlord Hand Cannon.
Oh,
I called it.
yeah. You were right, Jordan.
I knew it was gonna be that piece of crap.
What is it worth? Is it worth anything?
No,
It's poor quality. It's like $50.
So,
No.
Overlords look scary, and that's it.
Oh, but if you know what it is, they don't get the bonus. If I
Yeah.
Yeah,
remember
it's
correctly. Yeah.
basically it's a piece of shit like heavy pistol that's like has all this like movie magic like kit around it.
The second Freya said it was
So
a big pistol, I'm like, I know exactly what
it
this
looks
is.
like a revolt. It's like it looks kind of like it's got a revolver cylinder on it, but it looks like something out of like RoboCop all at the same time. You know, and it's so shit. It fires rate of fire 1 for a heavy pistol. It's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's-
looks scary.
It's literally just for intimidation, and that's it.
Yeah.
It'll give you a +1 on face downs.
That's why the second Freya said he pulled it out. I'm like, I know exactly. I'm like, this has to be that stupid piece of crap gun.
All right. Did my contract stipulate me bringing back anything to show that I've done this?
Photo evidence.
If we're going full Witcher. All right, yeah, I'll just take a picture of him then, and the other 4.
Yep.
And then I'll make my way back. Where do I turn in the bounty?
There's a fixer. That
Where are
was
fixers?
fixers. Unfortunately, are the way to handle that. You don't have to like them; they just have to do their fucking thing.
All right, fine. I make my way to this fixer's abode. What's this fixer's name?
This fixer is known as. That would be funny, but I'm not going to do that to you.
I mean,
We're going to
I
call him
like
High
funny.
Rise.
I like funny.
Funny.
What was his name?
No, I have a random generator of potential street names. One
What
of
was
those
his
was
name?
Shepherd.
Please do
That
it.
would have been
Just
funny.
do
that
it.
would
Shit.
that would have been so funny.
Yeah, no,
Please,
no,
yes.
do it.
No,
Do it.
no.
That would be
Oh,
so
come
good.
It's going to drive me up a fucking wall. I do this for
Right.
myself sometimes. All right,
Are you
High
kidding
Rise.
me? Like,
What's your name again? I
do
didn't
you have
hear you.
any idea how annoyed Terrace would be to have to work with a fixer named Shepard?
Right?
Oh,
Come on.
dude.
Terrace? Who's Terrace?
Look
I
at him.
Yeah,
Valley.
yeah, I would die. I think all of us would die of laughter. Like the RP value, it would be insane.
You know what? Fuck it. It's Shepherd.
Yes.
Thank you. Awesome. All right. Where was he located at? Is he in the Glen?
Yeah, he's in the Glen. He's just like he's local to this like little particular neighborhood.
Sure. As she'll like pocket the pistol and just like turn it into him as like a here's additional evidence that he's dead because I don't want this fucking thing.
He looks-
And she will walk her as she's walking through the city street. She'll put another cigarette in her mouth and light it up.
All right.
Give me my plus to cool. All right. How far is the walk?
You're going back to the mega building.
Oh, the mega building that I live in?
Where are you walking to?
I'm just walking back to Shepherd's to claim the bounty, essentially.
It's probably like a 10-minute walk. Like
Alright.
it's not far.
Sure. I
Like
make my way
you're
there.
like walking like 3 blocks over.
Easy enough.
As you're walking, honestly, it's midday. The Glen. It's not bad. You
Still
do
like cloudy and overcast, right?
Yeah. You hear sirens behind you. Police sirens, that is. As you continue to walk forward.
Are they going to the place that I just was?
Yes.
Got it. All right.
Uh,
Do I see anything else fun, or do I just make it there?
make it there. There's not really a whole lot going on. It's kind of midday. It's just a whatever kind of day. You know?
Right. What is this building?
It appears to be an old office building that this guy has just seems to have a rented out office in.
Okay. I make my way up to his office.
Yep.
What else is going on in this building? Like what is the main focus this building is like used for?
It looks like it's mostly like accountants.
Oh god. No. You're making me deal with a shepherd in an accounting building.
Everything you hated
God damn it. Why am I here?
to suffer. Yeah. You walk in. It's honestly, it's boring. What do you think an accountant's office is like? It's boring as all get out. You walk in, they kind of like just wave you through. They see you with the guns and everything, and they're like,
Only one would be kind of visible, and it's behind me. It's mostly just the sword that's visible.
the sword will work for the purposes of waving you through.
Sure, got it.
Armed person walks into an accountant's office. You're getting through.
Okay, I make my way up to Shepard's office.
Yeah.
What does this man look like? How much do I detest him?
He looks like just every depiction of a used car salesman. He's wearing a badly tailored suit, slicked back hair, and he just has like a smile like he's about to try and rob you. So he always
Uh,
said he was like, "Oh, Loba, come on
okay,
in."
I enter, and Mally will give him a look of like essentially just daring him to try and rob her.
So you completed the job, huh?
Mally will put the Overlord pistol down on his desk and then just slide it over to him without saying a word.
Okay. Do you
Uh, she'll
want to use
then
your words, or are you just going to hand me trash and just call it
she'll zip him the image of the dead bodies. She doesn't really want to talk to him.
wonderful? See, that's why I knew we could work together. You actually get shit done. So, well, you want your cut, right?
Why I'm here.
Yep. And he counts out the money is hands you 100 eddies.
Mally will grab it and stuff it into one of the pockets on her vest. Anything else?
No, I really don't have anything going on at the moment that requires your particular talents, Miss Loba, but give me a few days, I might have something for you.
Sooner the better.
Of course. Of course. Try and get you all settled. I take care of my mercs.
Of course you do.
But yeah,
At that, she'll turn around and make her way out, start walking out. If he doesn't try
alright.
to stop her.
He does not try and stop her. He just lets you go. Though he does
Smart
call out,
move.
"You sure you don't want the gun?"
I'll just keep on walking without saying anything and leave. All right. I then make my way back to the mega building. Go see mom. I'm guessing she's probably working the bar right now.
Yeah, she is.
Sure. All right. As I'm walking back, does anything happen?
Um, you get a text message
From
uh from a Mr. Smith saying, "Call me when you're available."
Ellie let out a big sigh and then give him a call.
He picks up immediately.
Caught me at a good moment, boss. What's up?
All right. So, I don't know, but what the fuck? You know, you just we're finally seeing the full out from what happened. You know that?
Yeah, I figured it would probably be a matter of time before all that came out. How much trouble are we in?
Oh, you you're in a surprisingly both mints and almost none all at the same time. But that's because you're over in Night City.
Not by choice, I'll remind you.
Would you You know what? Okay. You screwed me a bit on this one. You know that?
Wasn't my intention.
I had to burn a lot of favors to keep my shit in place.
There was one person and one person only that I wanted to get screwed. And it wasn't you. And I think you know that.
Oh, if I thought you tried to screw me, you wouldn't have ended up in Night City.
No, you wouldn't have literally thrown me on an AV. I'm aware of that.
Oh no, we might have thrown you on an AV. We just might have thrown you out of the same one. Just, you know, before we landed.
Guess I'm lucky I have such a great boss.
Look, you understand that, like, I've had to scrub this shit, right?
That's what you do, though. You're good at that stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, no, we had to do wet work over this one.
Why?
Because I had to clean up the fucking department.
Isn't this just a me thing? What's wrong with the department? I kind of
I-
did this for the department to kind of get him off our back.
You decide to piss off somebody who actually has some power over us, which means you pissed off the others that have power over us.
Why? By association? I didn't mess with them.
He pulled in favors.
Ah, what kind of
So
favors?
I've got them all breathing down my fucking neck right now. And I've had to clear anyone in my department that was any sort of questionable. Do you understand how many that is?
I've got a general idea, but I don't know numbers.
10.
Strange you get
10
a straight
people.
answer. Strange you get a straight answer from you, in all honesty.
10 people I had to have dragged out in the dead of night, loaded up, interrogated, driven back out to a black site, and then put down.
Yeah,
You understand that
Melly is shifting uncomfortably at that.
those were people I had scouted as, hey, worth a damn, even if they can be a little out there at times. You know, maybe a little bit shaky on the loyalty front, maybe a little shaky in some of their skill sets. But damn it, they were specialists. And now, they're dead. Oh, and you're the AV that's got you out there? Yeah, I can't get them back into the department. I had to trade them to another fucking department for that. So I'm down an AV crew too.
It's a lot for little old me.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So maybe, just maybe, let's not have a repeat of this shit ever again. You know? Also, you know what? I don't even want to know why. I don't even want to know why.
I feel like you probably know why. He's an
Yeah,
asshole. He needed to be checked.
uh-huh.
No one else was willing to do it, so I did it.
If you're gonna try and check an asshole, you play the game. You get some blackmail material on him. You do not fuck with his joy toy in such a way that he ends up taking it in the rear without consent.
This conversation's getting pretty anal.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay.
If it were anyone else, they would have probably left us alone.
You,
Am I wrong?
if it had been a lot of other people, yes, but unfortunately it wasn't, and that's the problem. So here's the thing: you still got a job here, because I'm not letting you off easy on this one. You're gonna produce results out there. I know that. You know that. But you're actually gonna have to get shit handled.
Okay, so what kind of resources do I have? Last
You
I
think I
checked,
have?
you have a lot of my gear still. I don't go to work with my heaviest equipment.
Uh-huh. And
You
right
didn't give
now,
me a chance to go get it.
well, good job screwing the pooch there, because I can't get you all kinds of my good shit right now. I'm having to try and arrange just for the basics to get to you. Because again, surprise, I got 3 people breathing down my necks. So everything I'm doing is being watched. You think it's just going to be like, oh, hey, I'm just going to have this transferred over to her. Here's a support package coming your way. No,
Yeah, I imagine those are going to get vetoed.
vetoed. I can't even get them anywhere. The raw resources aren't available to me half the time. So yeah, I have your stuff. I have no way of getting it to you at the moment.
Of course not. So what do I have here, aside from the clothes on my back and the weapons on my hip?
For right now, that's it. You have the stuff from your contact, but she's not going to be fantastic when it comes to support other than social.
Yeah, our first interaction didn't go great. Kind of dragging my feet going back there.
Fucking make up with her.
I didn't do anything wrong. I can't be the thing that she wants me to be when it's not me.
You'll look. She's used to raising boys. She's not used to having a daughter.
And it's been a long time since I've had a mother. So we're both
Well, then y'all can
not at
both
our best.
fucking figure it out.
Of course we can.
Look, just act like fucking people. You're an estranged daughter. That's the cover, so it's not unusual that you have a fight with her and disappear. But at least try.
All right, I will try.
Because really, she's going to be your main bit of support other than phone calls.
Sounds like she's my only bit of support out here.
I'm sorry. I'd love to be more helpful until you had one of our main oversight committee members anally fucked non consensually.
Again, checking his privilege. Needed to happen.
It's the non consensual part I would say is the problem there.
That's
And
what
the fact
helps
that
get the
he's our
point across.
oversight board.
Again, helps get the point across.
Okay. Well, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna be successful. And you're gonna be the best goddamn agent I've ever fucking heard of. So I can actually start getting you some fucking support.
You got it. Do I have any tasks in the pipeline?
Right now, as of right now, we need to start getting some more intel on the ground. So that's where you're coming in. Most of
Right.
our resources around there are limited at the moment.
Is there a priority list you want me to work off of?
Arasaka is always going to be priority number 1.
Well, that one you don't have to tell me.
Uh, we're still looking for anything on Biotechnica. That shit's fucked. And honestly, if you can find anything out on Texas, it can actually be useful for us to at least trade for info.
You're aware that Texas is several thousand miles away, right?
Uh huh. And Petrochem still maintains a presence in Night City. So
Understood.
Petrochem can have information on the Texas government,
All
and
right.
they've been
I'll put my ear to the ground.
increasingly militant.
I'll put my ear to the ground. See what I can
All
find.
right, just get it handled. And with that, he hangs up.
Ah, no goodbye.
Damn, how rude.
I know. It's almost like I did something wrong.
I know, right?
He's mad at me.
I love having no
Jesus.
idea what's going on.
Don't worry. Everyone is as dark as you.
Yep. No one knows what I've got going on right now,
Mhm.
other than the DM.
Mhm.
So it's a little mystery for you all to piece together.
Context clue time.
I mean, we dropped some pretty major hits throughout that. So,
Yeah.
throughout the course of that conversation, do I make it back to the mega building?
You do.
Is it Buena Vista Towers?
Laguna Vista.
Laguna Vista.
Vista Power.
Laguna Vista.
Maguna.
Laguna, not Maguna.
Laguna. Yes.
That's what I
Laguna
said,
Vista.
I'll take
Maguna.
better notes.
It sounds like
Rayla?
you're saying Mug.
Are you saying it with an M or an L?
With an M. I thought it was with an M.
It's
No,
with a,
it's an
it's with
No.
an L.
Laguna.
Laguna. Okay.
Laguna. It's written right here. Laguna.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I misheard y'all.
No, it's
No
just
worries.
it was just funny because
Better
you
to
heard-
correct it now than several episodes down the line.
Goodness.
All right. I make my way to the bar. Is the bar on the ground floor, or is it like a couple floors up?
It is on the ground floor. It's actually kind of sticking out into some of the ground floor area.
I walk in and just take a seat at the bar. As soon as she's like out of the range, she'll take her hat off and kind of like shake her hair out and shake the hat, and then hook it on
Yeah.
her hip and walk towards the bar and take a seat.
You see, it's not too crazily busy. It's still kind of midday, so there's some people in there. Looks like a few regulars. You see, she walks over to you, like, okay, Molly,
See,
Mally.
see, madre.
So
I
you
imagine
decide to.
we're gonna speak in Spanish, correct?
Yes, we're just
Okay.
gonna have it in Spanish. I don't
Yeah.
actually speak Spanish, so
Oh, good. That way all the rest of us can also understand what's
Yeah,
going
everyone
on.
else is gonna know what they're saying.
yeah. She looks at you and is like, "So you decide to come back?"
Finished up my job, so yeah, this is my home now, isn't it?
I'd hope so. She just kind of looks at you with kind of a judgy stare
Ah, that look.
Mm-hmm.
before she just sighs and is like, "Look, we got off on a wrong foot. You want to come help?"
Mally will open her mouth, like almost saying something snarky, and then remember the conversation that she just had. Let out a sigh and say, "Yeah, yeah, let me help."
Alright. She
She'll hop the bar counter and just join her back there.
yep. She indicates that if you want to like what is it, the fucking
Apron? Do I need
yeah
an
apron.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
points to over by the bar.
Yeah. She'll take off her like tech vest, and set her sword down like on one of the shelves underneath the bar and throw an apron on.
Okay.
And while I'm bussing tables and doing drinks and whatnot, let me do a rumor roll.
All right. It's an active rumor search.
Perception check or perception skill, I take it.
Yes. Would be the
Yeah, I think that's maybe perception because I'm not conversing. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. I think I get a typical rumor, don't I?
Yeah.
It's
I'm still not entirely sure how this works.
It's
No,
no. So the way it works is because I understand this. So because you're rolling an active rumor, it's taking the top number, and it's taking your base perception skill and just adding a d10 to it, and then it's taking that number and basing the rumor you get off of the DVs. So you beat
Sure.
the DV for
Yeah,
typical rumors. That's what you get, but you did not beat the 17 you would need for substantial.
Sure. So where's the passive rumor coming in? Am I not passively collecting information here?
passive rumor is different. I believe that's
Those are the ones Freya can give you over a
yeah,
week.
that's actually how I'm supposed to handle things.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we're just not really using the passive
No,
rumors.
yeah,
right now.
because at the start,
Okay.
Freya ignored this,
Passive-
but yeah, he was supposed to have the media roll, and he was supposed to give him a passive rumor based on that.
Got it.
Yeah, functionally, for each like weekend game or each session, you get a passive. You can get passive rumors and such.
Do you want to start
That's
doing that
actually
then?
if you can keep on it and like remind me, yes.
I mean,
That's
just
not.
start of every session. Hey, roll a passive rumor roll.
I just,
All right.
I
I'm
always
You got it,
gonna
forgot
be
to
Fox.
honest with
remind
you.
them.
Just you're gonna need to keep on that more than I will.
All right, I'll try to remember.
Yeah.
You guys help me remember too.
I will
This
attempt
is
to.
probably how we're gonna
Okay.
get. This is probably how we're gonna push plot forward a lot of the time, or find
Yep.
new missions.
You hear a rumor that there's a local rocker boy that's doing some like trying to gain some buzz and get people to check him out, and he seems to be trying to book like a inner city like a city tour, not like multiple cities, but like around Night City.
Do I get this rocker boy's name? Stage
Yeah,
name? Anything?
yeah. It seems he goes by Fever Dream.
Okay. What?
So you'll remember him like a fever dream.
Let's hope not. So what kind of rocker boy is he? Is he a like legit rocker boy, like music star?
He is a music star. It seems he's some sort of like DJ style.
Okay, got it. Like club music, essentially.
I believe he's more house or techno. Whatever
Okay.
is the more viable one for 2048.
Yeah, not Mally's cup of tea, but whatever.
Not everything can be your cup of tea.
I know. Isn't that a shame?
Bet Melly doesn't
Crazy.
even like tea.
Probably not, actually. Well, I don't know.
He
Yeah,
seems like
she
a
would
tea
have had.
drinker.
Yeah, she could be a tea drinker, actually.
She
What?
drinks
Quick,
tea instead
Freya.
of
What do
coffee.
I roll for tea?
For tea? Shit. Is there not a cooking skill?
I don't know.
There is
Probably
not, which is
Oh, because there's
surprising.
not actual food. No, because there's not actual food.
Yeah, but with the amount of other skills this game has, I'm surprised they still
Then
don't have cooking.
then you do what they tell you to do, and you create a cooking skill.
True.
Pass.
True.
Hard pass. I have so many other skills that need my points.
Yeah.
Yeah, like accounting.
You know, that's one that you don't get to roll. You just got to make that decision for yourself.
She tried it once, didn't care for it. If it's there, she'll have it. If not, whatever. There we go. Done. All right, moving on. What's next?
All right. It sounds like you're kind of at the end of your bit of story for today.
Yep, pretty much. I just
Which
help
is-
in the bar for the rest of the night, I guess, until we close
Yeah.
down.
Well, to me, it sounds like we're done for the night.
Cool. IP.
We're going to take 50.
Woo!
So hopefully this gave you all a chance to kind of explore your characters a little bit. Gain some, a little bit of like familiarity. Introduce the mega building and some of the surrounding area.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out with us all. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna end the recording. Yo, have a nice one.
Depressed.
Damn.